Never rains, does it? But pause. Do apologise for that, everybody. Yeah, the phone went nuts. Yeah, and unfortunately, Deck isn't here today. He's off for the day. He's okay. He's well at the moment. So we've come in this morning to get the stream that's all set up, and of course, what happens sometimes is it drops it from Facebook. But once it's dropped it, I can't reconnect it for whatever reason. I'm pretty sure that Deck would be able to. But he's not here again.
You're dealing with the two dinosaurs.
Yes, yeah. So, but thank you for joining us. I was just saying earlier, I can't believe
on Facebook
can't
for the
believe
very
it's been
first
a week
watch
in Japan.
the live elite coin.
But now we've had so much going on, including we've got a big announcement today, including there's been a lot of work going on behind the scenes in terms of pond building and also pond design. Pond, the way your pond looks. So we've come up with a way that you can completely and utterly transform the look of your pond relatively easily and relatively cheaply as well. But that's coming in a little bit, so I want to keep you in suspense for all that. What I said to Deck when we came back was that we want to introduce some bigger fish back into the auctions, and we're going to introduce 5 by way of the Dutch style auction. So the way the Dutch style auction works is they'll start off at the starting bid. I'll then start dropping the price until the first person says mine. If you say mine, if you like the price, say mine, you're the person who wins that fish. The first person to put mine wins that. They won't drop all the way. So you've got to kind of work out my mind here and also the mind of other people, as in if you really like the fish, you've got to weigh up when somebody else is going to say mine, or B, when I'm going to remove the fish from the auction. I'll just end it without notice. Once the fish is ended, that's it. It goes back on the website at the price that it was on the website before. We've also brought in 5 at a £45 starting bid, and then we've got 10 in at a £1 starting bid. All of the fish can stay here until the end of March 2021. One thing that we are implementing in regards to the auctions is if you win a fish and we send you the invoice, that invoice has to be paid by the following Friday before the Saturday auction. And if the invoice isn't paid, the fish will be re-auctioned the following Saturday. So we've got a lot of outstanding invoices, haven't we? We haven't, but you know, we've got to put some measures in place here, some boundaries in terms of if you bid on a fish, you've bought it, you're committed to it, it needs to be paid for. That's
a few good mornings. So Adrian, Andrew, Jane, Colin, Derek, Lorraine, and Dan. Good morning to Neil. If I've missed anybody, good morning to everybody.
Yeah, good morning, Neil. I've been speaking to Craig. Neil, as soon as you're ready, we're ready to catch up with you. Thank you. I'm just going to play a little teaser for you. Just want to show you, this is what we've been working. Don't know if the sound
Yeah, good morning to Wayne, Bob, and Darren.
So there we go. So there. Yeah, so there we go. So there's your teaser for what's coming. I'll just give you another little quick teaser here, and it's really is fantastic. This. No, I'm not going to give you another teaser because I can't find it. Right, we better get on with the auction. About halfway through, I'm going to tell you about the cladding and the building blocks and things like that. So if anybody's building ponds or if anybody's looking to update the pond, then you really do want to keep watching for what we've got coming for you.
So you'll have to bear with me, guys, because this is my first go at doing this. So I will do my best, and Chris might have to give me some guidance every now and again. So I shall bring up the first one.
So what could possibly go wrong? So the one thing is, if you can't hear us talking for the music, then please shout out, and we will make sure that the video is muted. It is now. First up, we've got a Ginrin Azagi for Marahiro. This ikoi, 16 centimetres. These fish really well. These fish have been in the pond on the left as you come into the shop. Yeah, reasonable fish. They're nice fish. This one's just starting at a £1 starting bid. So the first radio. So Lorraine's a bit of encouragement there for Tracy. Of course, this is the first time I've managed to get Tracy onto a live stream. What do you think? Are you nervous?
We've been doing. I'm not nervous really, but I'm not. Yeah. So, yeah. So I'm not used to doing them though. So. Yeah.
So so this one started at a pound bid. I'm looking for £1 to get this one.
Trevor.
Jason, unfortunately, unable to accept any bids from you at this current time. So if you want to give Tracy another call, I know she's called you a couple of times to explain our situation or where we stand with it, then please do so. You've got the number. Tracy can step out and talk to you. So this one, this Ginrin Azagi from Marahiro, we're looking for £1 to get it going. What a bargain that is, a Japanese coin for £1. Remember, these fish have all been through the 4-week quarantine period. They've been in quarantine for a lot longer, these fish now. They're really good. They're going through the first season very well. It's got a great body shape on it. Very strong Ginrin.
Nice bit of bling for Valentine's.
Yeah. So there we go. Colin's got us underway at £5. Thank you, Colin.
Thanks, Lorraine. She says I'll crack it with a love heart. Thank you.
Yeah. So it is. I remember when I did my first. Derek's got £10. Thank you, Derek. I remember when I did my first auction. There we go. I'm putting it on. Tracy's taking it off. When I did my first auction, I was so nervous, and I remember I said to Tracy and Michael, I don't think Deck had started then, had he?
No.
We went through there, so I'm going to do a live auction fish. So we started off with the live auction. I think it was 5 fish, and I spoke that fast, and my tongue was that dry. I was that nervous. I put the fish up with the starting bids. Colin's gone with £20. And then I was that nervous. I ended the auction before the bids started coming through because, of course,
what it is, Jason. Before you put any more bids on fish, Chris would like you to pay what you've got outstanding.
So as I ended the auction, of course, the bids started coming back in.
Once you've paid
the first 5
what you've got outstanding, then he's happy to take bids
for the whole auction. But I remember I was absolutely terrible.
All right, does that make sense?
Colin's gone £20 on the Zagi.
All right. Cheers. Bye.
Thing is when you put that hammer down. Yes. So yes, I've got the hammer. This was actually made for me by one of our customers' fathers who suffers with dementia. And look at the detail in this gavel that he made for me. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah. So Chris, we are here. Tracy on the phone.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Let me just go and mute this one, please. Yeah.
Oh, oops. Oops. I was just letting people know that they've got to sort their invoices out. Right. So we're still at £20 with Colin. If there's any other bids there to come in. Nice bit of bling bling for Valentine's Day. Did anybody get any cards or gifts or anything?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Normally
I'm just saying, it's more about people keeping up to date with their invoices, that's all. So
yeah, so thank you for that, Neil. It's pretty thing because we've been doing so much in the shop this week. We've finally managed to get pond 6 is up and running. The lights are on, the filters on, there's water in the pond and everything, and we're going to be putting some fish in there hopefully by the back end of today and tomorrow. 50 fish which will be listed on the website sometime next week as well. So we've been really busy, and of course in terms of the cladding, this is pond 7, which of course was finished around. These are all fish in this pond that have sold during the auctions. They're doing really well in terms of the growing quite well. They're happy fish, aren't they?
Yeah.
But if you look at this cladding around this pond, this is a stone cladding, which we're going to give you details about. a little bit later. This stone cladding actually is the same cladding that features on that Evolution Aqua banner, where it shows you the nexus and then that beautiful pond cladding of stone. This is that exact stone cladding. So fortunately, that's something that we're going to be able to supply from the future. But I'll tell you about that all a little bit later.
Colin says that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's...
and I just happened to mention that it's Valentine's Day today, and Richie's just said that it's his and Shell's first Valentine's Day as a married couple.
Oh, well done. Congratulations, Richie. There might be something in the auction a bit later, a little bit of bling for Shell.
Well, there's something bling now, actually.
Yeah. So £25 with Colin. We're not going to hang around too long on these, folks. If you've finished, or I'm going to end them fairly quickly. I'm not going to give too much notice. So it's with Colin at £25. I'm going to let that video play around once more. I better remove this picture, haven't I, first? And then I've just got to get... There we go. Tracy's playing that video around. Beautiful fish. Marahiro Azagi. We saw them not too long ago, all of his fish. He does a fantastic fish, Marahiro. And we keep being asked, we keep going back and back and back to him because look at the body and the health of this fish. The what we call bulletproof. You know, you don't kid yourself. This is never going to be a 70 or 80 centimetre fish. But if you can raise this to 40, 50 centimetres, wow, that's going to be really, really special. So £25 with Colin. I'm going to say going once, twice, 3 times, and that one is yours, Colin. Thank you very much.
Well done, Colin.
Yeah, well done. Remember, you can leave them all here until the end of March, and also a little bit longer. If you're coming through to see us at Easter, we'll be doing something at Easter like we do every year. We'll have some kind of event. If you want to collect your fish there to save them being shipped, then we're more than happy to keep them here until that Easter event for you as well. So next up, let's see how the apprentice copes with this one.
I'm not promising anything. Let me see if
I hope you all enjoyed following us around Japan. I've still got to do the blogs in terms of when we was at the fish farms. But we had such an amazing time for the first week we was there. We visited, I think, every top tourist attraction in Japan in the first week that we was there. It was a fantastic journey. The blogs are available to view at the bottom of our website, www.elitekoi.co.uk. And if you've got any questions about the blogs, fire them in. If you've got any questions about anything, fire them in today, and we'll do our best to answer them.
You take that.
So I've got to take that one off there. Next up is a shower. Again, this one's got a bid on at £5 with Richie, I think. Let me just put that in the comments box. So I'm sure it was Richie. Somebody in the auction house has put a starting bid on at £5. So £5 for a beautiful shower from Marahiro, 20 centimetres. You know, these fish are going to grow. Again, it's got all the makings of a really good fish, this one. It's a he shower. We call a he shower, he's red. It's one of the terms that we use for red in Japan. And it's predominantly red and black, so you're looking at a he shower. There is a little bit of white that you can see on the belly there and down towards the tail section. That would look particularly good through a window. 20 centimetres, you know, these fish, you know, they're never, ever going to be the biggest fish in the pond. If you want fish to reach 70, 80 centimetres, you've got to spend big money on them to get them there. These fish, they're very, very reasonable priced, very healthy, robust fish for any pond. And of course, some of you don't want big fish as well. This is one thing that we always forget. Of course, there's a lot of people with ponds where they want the fish to stay small. They're not bothered about having big fish. Just a nice splash of colour in the pond.
This has got a lovely pattern, and the sumi and the benny is really, really nice and deep.
It's a really pleasing koi to look at. I mean, even the pattern. Whenever I look at a fish like this, I look at the nose, and then I like my eye to kind of like just flow along uninterrupted along the body. And it's not quite checkerboard, but you know, it's not far off, is it? Your eye does flow down the.
Morning, Richard.
Morning, Richard. So thank you, Richard's been down, giving us a big hand. Richard and Bex, of course, looked after Tracy while I was in Japan, bringing her backwards and forwards to the shop, which I'm really, really grateful for. Yeah, it meant I could relax a little bit in Japan. I just had you on the phone. I knew that you was being looked after because you kept moaning at me, even though I was on the other side of the world.
I don't
so
know.
so Richie's got £36 on this one. Any questions, folks? Fire them in. You know, what do any of you want to visit Japan? Is this on your list of things to do in the future? It's an amazing country, and I would say to anybody, if you get the opportunity to go, then you really should go and experience. Maybe if it's not for the koi, but just for the sheer culture itself, it's a fantastic place. Yeah, but yeah.
So who got Valentine's Day cards today?
Well, you did. I did actually put a post on TikTok for you, but you were not on TikTok, so you wouldn't have seen it. Outside pond, heat or not? Good question, Colin. Heating isn't a barrier to keeping koi. If you'd like to think of them as humans and you want to do the best for them, and you are in a position to be able to heat the pond, then 12 degrees is a good temperature to take through the winter. And the reason that we say 12 degrees is because the immune system's still functioning. It's not fully functioning, but it's functioning enough to keep the koi healthy. And they seem to overwinter. It eases our conscience a little bit, doesn't it? Because when they're cold, if you're not heated, you'll all probably notice them laying flat on the sides, or you look down and think, oh, they're dead, but they're not. They're in a condition called torpor. Of course, if you heat them to 12, you might still experience torpor, because I think it's more than just the temperature. I think it's the internal body clocks telling them that it's winter. But they just seem a little bit more active, and they will, of course, keep feeding a little bit, but don't overfeed the fish too much.
So we've got Lorraine. She's out in China again in February and March.
Is she brilliant?
And we've got lots of people saying about the Valentine's cards. Some of them are quite romantic, and yes.
Yeah,
got cards and
Tracy really fell on her feet when she met me all them years ago. I've been a romantic soul, haven't I, all my life? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I once remember buying her a box of 20 kigois for her birthday, which was a surprise for you, wasn't it? It's a beautiful fish. Actually.
Trevor says that snow looked pretty deep, tall. Japan is one of the countries on my bucket list.
Yes, saying I'm going to get beat up, aren't I?
Lorraine said, "Not brilliant, Chris." Thank you, Lorraine.
I'll tell you what. I'll answer you in a moment, Trevor. I'm just going to end this one. I'm going to say, last call for bids, folks. I'm just going to let this video play to the end, and then I'm going to end it. It's £50 with Colin. Beautiful show. Of course, they will come with their Elite Koi certificate as well in today's auction. So I'm going to say going once, twice, 3 times. And that one is yours, Colin. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you again, Colin.
Yeah. So the snow was, that was a bit of a shock. The snow in Japan. I'll just get the next one going. Oh, I'll have to tell you about it after I've done this one. The next one is a Dutch style auction. And this is, I need to get me
So the assistant,
me acting to game with this one. So this one,
the assistant bring the fish up.
So Harry, you need to Harry's actually through there in the shop. You need to just refresh your stream. I think always refresh the stream going through the auction, just to make sure that you're up to date with where we are with it. There we go. And this one, so next up we've got a Goromo. This is actually Kuromo, and it translates something around the kimono dress in Japanese. Yeah, I just removed that one from Colin. So this is the first Dutch style auction today. Now I'm going to start this fish at £295. I'm going to start dropping the price of the koi. If you like the look of that fish and you want to purchase it, then you say put mine in the comments box. The first person to put mine and send it through that appears on the stream there, they'll win this fish. So we're starting at 295. And again, I'm not going to dwell around too long on these, folks. So there we go. So 295 Dutch style.
What's everybody think to this one? I think it's got a nice pattern.
Yeah,
a really nice pattern.
You know, when I pulled this one out, the pond, I thought Kahaka, and I looked at it and I really did study this fish in quite some detail in the boat, because I know when we first got it, we knew it was a Kuromo, and it's, you know, the Sumi hasn't really come anywhere through yet at the minute, but just right at the back of the head and on that first band of red as you come off the head, you can just see the Sumi really faintly under the skin, under the red pattern, which is really nice. The one good thing about this, of course, is the one good thing about this, of course, is that we know that black's a dominant colour, and once it comes through, it can come through really, really fast. This is developing in this koi nice and slowly, which says to me that it's not going to get too dark too quickly, or not within the near future. Fantastic contrast between the red and the white skin. Again, when you're looking at Kahaku, probably the most famous koi out of Japan, certainly Tansho's. The red and the white is the contrast.
What's that on at the minute then?
So we're 275. 275 if anybody wants this one. Let me just put a big drop in there. Let's go 245 on this Kuromo. Now remember, this may get removed at any point. Don't leave it too long if you like it. I will keep it dropping for a little bit longer. This is a 28 centimetre fish, but this image was taken quite some time ago. This has actually got an EKH number, which is, we're going back quite well. And the reason that I'm dropping these fish at the moment is because we need space. We've got, I think, 12 boxes of koi coming from Japan in early March, and now I'm looking to free up some space to bring these fish into quarantine and everything. So
there's another nice big drop. 225.
So 225. Now remember, folks, these prices are only for today's auction. The fish can stay with us until the end of March. These are seriously cheap prices. This fish is from Izumaya. One of these actually went on to win its thing at the Newark Koi Show. Paul Mack had it, and it came first in its size and category, and that was a sibling to this koi here, Izumaya.
Yeah.
So 220 on the Kuromo. Now, what do you think to this Dutch style auctions? Do you like them? I like them because I can protect the price of my fish a little bit. Sometimes when you started on the other end of the scheme.
Have you seen what you've done there? Is that a mistake?
Oh yeah, that's a mistake. Let me just. So we're back up to 215. 215 is the price. Yeah, that was a mistake. You was a bit slow there, folks.
Good job I didn't do this, because you didn't display it on the screen, so they didn't see it.
So Kuromo, Izumaya, Nisai. This, of course, will be a Sansai fish now. It's coming into its third year, but look at the quality of that skin and the colour. It is a beautiful koi. There's no colour in the pectoral things whatsoever. This fish could
tail.
Yeah, this fish could show. It's got all the characteristics of a really good Kuromo, and of course with that certificate as well. So, what do we think? What do you think, Trace?
I don't know. Don't hang around too long.
What do you think? There we go. There's one more drop in there. 195. First person to put mine in the box will take that. So Neil say never seen me move so fast. It does sometimes. You do make.
No, neither have I, Neil.
Sometimes you do make a mistake. But then sometimes the mistake can go the other way as well. You know, when you've got mine typed out and you think I'm going to drop it again, and I'd add an extra 0 on the end, and you instinctively press mine. So there we go, folks. 195. I'm not going to drop this one anymore. It's worth every penny of 195. It will be going back on the website at £345 if nobody wants it now. So it's a cracking bargain that, you're looking at 145. You're looking at £150 off the website price.
All I can say to you, Colin, is no.
What is it?
Colin's asked, did you keep the budget in Japan? I would say not.
No.
I would say not.
We've got some beautiful fish. The trouble is, you go into Marihiro's. Let me just remove this one. So there we go. So that one's unsold, folks. If you do change your mind, it will be back on the website, of course.
Mick's just joined us. Morning all, best behaviour, boss ladies on the case.
Yeah.
How you, Mick?
Yeah. And she's got my credit card from when I was in Japan. Let's get the next one started. The next one's a Yamabuki, and this will be starting at £45. You don't need to write that down there because I'm writing on the back of the same.
Okay. Right, I'm a bit behind here. I need to catch you up. Let me catch you up. I'm not doing bad though for my first attempt.
Yeah, so I'll go back to the snow first. Snow, never seen anything like that. And of course, but it's just winter. I know when we was there, the east side of the United States had been hit by a big snowstorm, and I think we was looking at a beast from the east situation as we left. But it's pretty amazing. You go to Tokyo, Kyoto on the east side of the island, and it's quite arid and warm, and it looks quite dry and everything. You go through a tunnel on the bullet train, and you emerge from this tunnel, and the snow is probably 2, 3, 4 meters deep, and it's all within the space of this short tunnel. We was a little bit worried that we weren't going to be able to get around the koi farms because of the intensity of the snow. But as soon as that snow comes, it's cleared up. The guys are out there, the fish, the breeders, the koi farmers are out there clearing the snow. Of course, if they don't do it, then nobody can visit the farm. So it's an incredible culture, and everybody mucks in and just makes sure that life goes on as normal. And you're talking snow piled up at the edge of the street higher than myself.
Well, if anybody's looked at the blogs, they'll see the images.
But fortunately, on the Tuesday, it kind of broke. It stopped snowing a bit, and then on the Wednesday, Thursday, we had a couple of beautiful days, and I think the snow was going back with a vengeance as we left, actually. So I did say to Chris, I've got a funny feeling you're going to be snowed in and not be able to get out next week, which I think he was quite looking forward to, if I'm honest. So morning, Sharon. Richie, Chris isn't talking as much as Tracy's keeping him moving along. So back to the auction. Yamabuki Open, NND, Nisai again. This will be a Sansai 3-year-old koi now.
This is a beauty, this one. Very, very friendly one. I know that when I feed them.
Yeah.
So this is quite a friendly, striking koi, this one.
They nice fish, these Yamabuki Opens. They've got a beautiful luster on them, which is the shine. And what we do find is that if you look at the pet orphans at the minute, they look a little bit, not perfectly shaped. We do find that over time that the pet orphan will grow out. It's a bit like a fingernail or toenail. It'll grow itself back out. Nice fish, and like Tracy said, it's a friendly fish. Every pond should have a yellow koi in it because it really does help enhance the colours of the other koi when you see them side by side. Right, there was another question.
Well, Colin's just said Japan must be like a kid in a sweet shop.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. It's I mean, it's kind of like put the koi to one side, and it's just such a beautiful culture, so respectful. You see young children crossing the road, taking themselves to school. They're by themselves, and they'll press the button. The traffic stops. They use the crossing, then they turn around and they bow at the drivers that have stopped for them. You won't see that anywhere else in the world. There's no litter on the streets because, of course, people don't eat or drink on the streets, and if they catch you, they might not say anything to you, but you can tell by the way they look at you that it's not the thing to do, not the etiquette. So £45 with Ashley. Thank you, Ashley. So Richie, that Ginrin Sankigoski that he got is now 40 centimeters. That was the smallest one, but I think that was the best in terms of quality. That fish came from Hosikai Richie, and we went back up to Oscar this time. Of course, I had that beautiful Zagi that he looked after for me last season. That's coming back home again in March. What an amazing fish that is. I managed to get a picture of me holding it and looking straight into its eyes. You can see how red it is under the lateral line. We had to go back for another one. So we got taken up to like a secret fish house, a right stash pond this was. I didn't even know it was that Hossikai. I know Hossikai quite well. And he had some Azakari koi for this season in there. And we opted for a shower this time. So already, I think it's this size, 68 centimetre female shower. An incredible fish. So we're really looking forward to following that fish's journey again. Yeah. The one from last year is coming home. It is going to be sold, but we're going to do it in a slightly different way with that Azagi. It's going to be more or less, people are going to put offers in to buy it, and if the offer is reached, then we'll accept it. If not, then it'll roll on. But the offers, you can only make one a week, I think we've said. So one offer to buy the fish, and it's a way that we're probably going to move forward with the more expensive fish here at Elite Koi, of course, because when we bring them the fish, everybody says, "How much is that? How much is that?" And it's kind of like, you know, it's sometimes you fish, and people buying the fish, they don't want everybody knowing how much they paid for the fish. So I want this to become more exclusive and more personal between us and the person who's buying the fish. You know, it's not everybody else's business. So yeah, so he's saying it's very friendly. Ashley's gone £60 on this yammy. Ashley, of course, is in the shop. He's watching the stream. He's stood over pond 7, and this is where the fish is. It may be that one in the top right hand corner there that you can see. You see it? Yeah. But don't that cladding look good? Don't that cladding look good on that pond? So Ashley's gone £60 on the Yamabuki Open. Derek's gone 62. I tell you, it's good to be back. It feels like it's such a long time since I've done an auction.
And you get your body clock back into
you know,
the time zone.
We are so excited about this season, certainly with the launch of the pond building materials, and you know, with these materials, myself and Craig could probably build a 5,000-gallon pond within one day. Big ponds, and it's really good. We're going to get the materials here. Anybody who's thinking about a pond build, then come and see us, or anybody who's looking to update the pond, or indeed all of the garden, then you really want to be thinking about coming along and seeing what we've got on offer. I will put the banner up in a moment to show you where you can get them.
Derek says the cladding looks great, Chris.
Yeah, it's, you know, the good thing about this, my pond at home is it's over 10 years old now, isn't it? And it's kind of, you see the pond every single day. And with this cladding, I'll just show you the corners on this. So if you look at them corners, and this is put together, the corners just fit so neatly together, you can't even see a gap in them. And you know what? I'm thinking I'm going to go around our pond. I've only got 2 sides to clad, and we can completely transform the look of that pond, modernise it, update it. You know, we could have a brand new pond for the coming season. So yeah, it's really good. And of course, all of this is here at Elite Koi, so you can come along, you can see it. We can show you samples and things like that. This is how cruel I am, Neil. I've actually got Craig out the back at the minute, putting the last box of cladding on while I'm doing the auction. Yeah, it's really good. So Ashley's gone £80 on the yammy. Derek, if you're all done, let me know, and I'll bring this one to a close. Derek's gone 82.
Thanks, Richard.
Yeah.
Richard says it looks amazing.
Better put the fish back on, haven't I? I'm not impressed with my cladding. I'll just leave the cladding up on the page.
Where's the fish then?
How do I get them to go so quick in Japan?
Put the fish back up.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I do apologise.
Oh, I have to be on him, don't I?
Ashley's gone £90. It's genetics. There's a few things involved in growing fish. One of the main things is heat. you know, in Japan in the growing season, they have such, it's almost tropical, the heat. They're really hot summers. They've got feeders on the pond, so the feeders are feeding them regularly. And it just develops into a fish. Of course, they've got all the minerals from the mud pond and all the algae and everything. They're just constantly taking in all this goodness. But having said that, you know, not every fish is destined to be a big fish as well. These guys are pretty masters at when they harvest the fish last season. Every fish house that you go in, there'll be a pond, and it's called the Tatagoi pond. And these are fish that they've identified that are going to grow well and they're going to be really good fish. And of course, the Tatagoi fish then goes back into the mud pond the following season, and then at the end of that season, they'll determine whether it's going to become a parent koi or whether it's going to go to a show koi. All good stuff like that. Now, to get into a Tatagoi pond is pretty hard. You've got to have a really good relationship with the breeder, and of course, once you take a fish out of that Tatagoi pond, it's no longer a Tatagoi koi because it's not going back into the mud pond. So it's the same as any other fish. We can grow fish well, and if you're in the UK, you know, if you're heating your pond, you might be better off heating it in the summer when you're using less energy, because the koi's body clock, its internal clock, is designed for it to grow during the summer period when the days are longer. You know, it's not always the heat, it's also the length of daylight hours, all things like this. So if you want your fish to grow, we try and get them up to 22 degrees. I think you'll do just as well at 18 degrees, if I'm honest. And you want to feed it, and you want to be feeding them every 3 hours. To start at 6 o'clock in the morning and every 3 hours. This is based on the idea that the food takes 2.5 hours to pass through the gut. So as soon as the gut's empty, there's another feed going in, and you know, you're keeping the fish fueled up. It's quite an easy process. So if anybody wants to come down, and I'll talk you through how you know when the fish has had enough food and that type of thing. It's not actually the food going into the fish that's creating all the good stuff. It's also, you've got to keep the fish in really good water, and whenever you feed a fish, there's an initial spike of ammonia and nitrite, which is toxins in the water. Now, the filter will build itself up. It'll get to its peak to deal with that spike as it comes through, and then as soon as that filter food's gone, the ammonia and nitrite's gone, then the bacteria starts backing off a little bit. By feeding every 3 hours, you are keeping that filter optimized to the best chance you've got of feeding the filtered bacteria a good diet, if you like, to make it strong and healthy. It goes a long way. It goes a long way in growing koi. It's, you know, you're keeping excellent water. I guess you're mimicking the water in the mud ponds. You know, maybe, I don't know. So Derek's out on that one, and Ashley has got it at 105. I'm going to say going once, twice, 3 times. That one is yours, Ashley. Thank you very much.
Right, so my next one.
I think the other thing in terms of the winter as well, you know, and it just cool the fish down a little bit, 12 degrees. You can also back off on the feed a little bit, and you know, when you're feeding a fish heavily and for long periods of time, they will build up a lot of fat around the organs and things like that. So it just gives the fish time to kind of like slim off a bit and trim up, and I'll put that one on.
That other thing off for me.
Want me to take it off?
The price, please, because we're on with the Chugoi now.
Oh yeah, sorry. So next up is a Chugoi. Look at this. Tracy's running this. I'm going to go and get a coffee in a minute, I think. Chugoi Maruhiro, was there any bids on it? No bids on it. And I think this one is
starting at £1.
A pound starting bid. Look at the body shape on this koi. This video would have been taken this week, so it's a fresh image and it's a fresh video of the fish taken this week. Beautiful, flawless in terms of skin quality and condition. Really good reticulation, which is the net-like pattern across the body. But that's a strong body, isn't it? And a lovely broad head on this fish. Of course, Chugoi are nice and friendly.
Nice big tail.
Yeah, they're very confident fish. So they will instill that confidence in other fish as well.
We're being asked how much the shipping is. So the shipping's, it's £30 a box.
Yeah.
But you can put multiple fish in at this size. So I think we can ship up to,
thank you, sir,
between 8 and 9 fish at this size.
Yeah, fish at this size. I mean, I'd even go at this size. You get 12 in a box. So if you and if you know, when we send you the invoice, if you want to, well, the fish can stay here till the end of March anyway. But if you want to build a box as well, then let us know and send the invoice, and we'll keep them for a couple of weeks while you can build the fish in the auctions. We've got a lot of fish coming for you at £1 starting bid, and you know what? You can build some really good boxes of fish with these between now and the end of March. All of our koi are Japanese koi. The only fish that ever come anywhere near the shop are Japanese, and they're all imported and quarantined by ourselves here at Elite Koi. So we know the history of the fish. We know where they've come from. And that's one of the reasons we keep returning to people like Marahiro and Hosikai and Ikarashi Zumi.
And if you're new to us, just make sure we've got your email address if you do bid, so we can send you an invoice. And then, we're happy for you to build a box and leave them with us until the end of March.
Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do now, folks, is I'm just going to put a banner across the bottom to tell you about the cladding, and there's a brand new website for this cladding, and it's called etile.co.uk. Most of the products are listed on there. Some of the products aren't. If you can't find what you're looking for on there, then give us a call or send us an email. You can also purchase this cladding off the Elite Koi website as well, but there's not so much of a range on there, so you're going to see a lot more if you go over to the.
So where are we located? We're actually located in Grimsby in northeast Lincolnshire. So Andrew's put a thumbs up, and so it's with Colin at £40.
Yes, great fish these. You know, we've got a lot of fish like this. You know, if you'd like me to do a big bowl, if somebody would like me to drop 5 fish in a bowl and auction them, then let me know. We can try that once or twice. Sometimes the trios do work nicely, don't they? But we haven't got that many Kyotori at the moment. We'll have to wait until the fish arrive from Japan. I picked some beautiful hand-selected koi from Hosikai. I'm so lucky with that guy because he lets me go into like his jumbo Tosai pond. He nets every fish up, and then we can select what we want from them. Sorry.
I was just going to say, this one's with Colin at the minute. Is Neil coming back in, or are we getting a thumbs up from Neil?
Yeah, that's it. It really helps us with the auctions, folks. If you finish bidding, just show us a thumbs up or let us know, and then we can move on to the next fish. This Chikoi is beautiful. Lovely colour.
There's a certificate image. It's stunning.
So Colin at £40. So there we go, going across the banner at the bottom. E-Tile is a premium supplier of architectural stone cladding and brick systems, bringing timeless elegance and modern design together. These products are amazing, and they're going to be here at Elite Koi. You can come along and see them. We'll show you them. Particularly the pond building blocks. Now these are 7 Newton blocks, and they are actually they're stone faced. So once you've built your pond out of these big blocks, the heavy blocks, then you don't have to worry about cladding. It's the colour runs all the way through the stone, so the sun can't fade it. If you chip a little bit off, it's not going to be the end of the world because the block is built all the way through. It's made the same colour all the way through, and you've also got your copings incorporated on them. So within 4 or 5 hours, we could easily build a 4,000 to 5,000 gallon pond using this system that we've got coming to here to Elite Koi. We're going to go and get some blocks on Monday. Anybody wants to come down and have a look at them. If any of you guys build ponds for a living, then reach out to us. because we're going to be looking for people to go out and use our systems to take to you guys, the koi keepers at home. It's just a no-nonsense, quick, easy pond. I like to say the blocks, 7 Newton blocks, they are so strong, so strong. Right, should we get this one ended?
Yeah.
There we go. Sold to Colin. Thank you, folks. I do get carried away when I'm yapping.
Right, let me see if I can. How am I doing on my first go?
Yeah. Yeah, not bad.
That was convincing.
You're welcome, Colin. Looking forward to meeting a lot of you this season as well. Andrew, Colin, you're welcome all the time. I know that it's quite a long way for a lot of you to come. At Easter, we will be having an event. There's a Premier Inn not far away, which is quite comfortable, isn't it, if you want to come through and spend the day. The other thing that I want to do, I really want to start making the guys and girls that come in, I'm going to start making you some Japanese food, some ramen noodles, or this morning I made Craig and Tracy omnisoba, which was an omelette with some noodles inside. It doesn't sound much, but it tastes really, really good. So when you come through, if you let me know when you come in, then I'm going to get an induction hob here at Elite Coin. I'll make you some fresh Japanese food to try.
So Richard says I'm doing great.
Yeah, you're doing a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Of course, I couldn't do this without Tracy, Deck, Craig and Sharon are really helping us out so much at the moment as well. It's so much appreciate yourself and Bex, Richard.
I think
it's
Easter,
part of the family.
Adrian's asking when Easter is, and I think
it's early April.
Yeah,
Adrian. I think it's about the 4th, 5th, or 6th.
Yeah, somewhere around the 3rd, because it's Good Friday, isn't it? So
yeah.
We'll have to check that out, but I think it's around there.
The great thing about Easter is the fish are coming from Japan around the first week of March, so they'll have had the 4-week quarantine and everything. We can release all of the fish at Easter as well. And that Tosai Pond of Hoskai that I was telling about the hand pick from, they'll be released on the day. So they won't be sold or advertised prior to us bringing them out of the quarantine place, putting them in a pond, and first come, first served on them. Some really, really cracking fish there. So Neil's gone 15 on the Skinrin Akamatsuba. This is a typical Marahiro koi. His Akamatsuba's
Jinrin scale, isn't it?
Yeah, Skinrin.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah, Skinrin.
You can't see.
And it almost looks like an hour on the. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a reversed hour from the dorsal fin coming back up to the head, which is pretty symmetrical. Quite a nice feature on this particular fish. Akamatsuba.
So Adrian's saying he'll be back off his holiday then, that he'll collect his filter.
Yep.
And then Andrew was saying, would his chug be available at Easter?
This is the timing that we've done, Andrew. I want the Easter. If you've got fish here and you want to come and collect them, then I've timed it perfectly for releasing fish. All you guys and girls that have bought fish in Japan, they'll be ready for collection or to be shipped at Easter as well. I mean, if you've got fish that are due out the 31st of March and you've got a Japan fish, don't worry about it. We'll send them all out in one go, so you're not paying two lots of shipping.
Yeah.
This Akamatsuba, did anybody see the fish that I got from Marahiro? I don't know if Deck showed it. A 68 centimetre Akamatsuba. And this fish was immense. I didn't think I was going to get to see Marahiro because the first day we got there, he was at a different fish house, and he'd actually started up a generator in there. The health and safety in Japan is phenomenal, and there was no ventilation in this petrol generator in his fish house, so he'd actually poisoned himself with carbon monoxide. And we got a video call for him laid in his hospital bed with his oxygen tube in his mouth, and it was like, we're not going to get to see him. Well, Marahiro is not the type of guy who sits around. He's got to be out doing something. And he knew that I wanted this Akamatsuba. So I managed to get to see him on the last day, on the Thursday before we left, which was fantastic.
Adrian says, how's this Goshki doing?
It's doing well, Adrian.
Doing really well.
Yeah, I was looking in pond 14 a couple of days ago, and the Goshkis that are ours, we've still got a few of them Goshkis left, and they're looking so good. I did ask Dick actually if yours was still in there, because I knew there'd been a bit of confusion with it. Yeah, it's still in there. It's doing really well. Of course, if anybody's coming to collect fish, always give us a call just beforehand, just to make sure that everything's good and everything's ready to go. We would never ever send a fish out that we weren't happy with ourselves. Sometimes things happen. You've got to hold them back a week or two, and it's just part of keeping fish. So, but we would never ever knowingly send out a fish with problems. It's not fair. So Andrew's gone 35 on the Ginrin Akamatsuba, 37 with Neil. We've still got 3 ponds available to buy here at Elite Koi as well. The old ponds 5, 6, and 7, which was at the back of the shop, and they was all run off the Nexus that Adrian's having. We've got 2 EZ ponds. One's a blue one, one's a black one without windows. 64 foot. I think they're about 500 gallons in size. And then we've also got the old pond 7 still there, and still for sale. If anybody's looking for a quarantine pond or even a pond for the garden, then get in touch. Old pond 7, the window will need resealing. So as we've emptied the water out, I think the pressure of the water's just backed off the sealant a little bit, and there's a small,
like it needs,
a small slit in the sealant. So I think it's going to need resealing, which of course it's not worth us doing it, because if it gets transported and rattles out free, it's only going to smash anyway. So Derek's gone £40 on the Akamatsuba. Neil's done. Andrew's done. Richie,
this one called then.
We'll just see Richie.
Oh, Richie, are you still in?
This is a blingy koi. I do like this one. The darkness on it really sets it out. That little bit of sumi. Depth.
What's the depth? Oh goodness. Shall we find? Do you want me to find out?
Yeah, is it the external depth or the internal depth, Neil?
Just let me see if I can find out.
I'll ask Craig if he'll go and measure them first. There is 3 available. We're going to move them again. I'm a bit bad with ponds really, because I always end up stashing them, thinking, I'll get some fish in there sometimes. But yeah, it's time for these to go. They've served me really well. These were the first ponds that I set up Elite Koi with, going back 10 years ago now. So they've been good ponds, and of course a lot of your fish have been through these 3 ponds. Do you have any pictures of the tank, any chance? Shane, Shane, I don't know if you're in our WhatsApp group. Let me just swap the banner up. If you want to send a message to our business number, let me put the banner up for you. Then we link up on WhatsApp, and I can send you some photos through there. There's the number at the bottom of the screen, 07561 804 263.
Send us a WhatsApp message.
Yeah, send a WhatsApp message, and then it probably won't be today, but I will today or tomorrow.
We might be able to do it tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll get them sent over to you. Internal measurement, please, Trace, for Neil.
That's what Craig's doing.
Yeah, so Richie's finished. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end this one. That's £40 with Derek. Thank you very much. It's nice to see a little bit of sun out. Nice bit of blue sky today. I think this time of year, it's a beautiful time of year, because Christmas is behind us now. The worst of the weather is nearly at the back of us, and of course the daffodils are up, aren't they? Blue sky.
Yeah.
We've got the whole season to look forward to with the koi.
Ooh, this is a nice one coming up. Ooh, one that I quite like. So
the internal measurement, Neil, is 95 centimetres. Yeah, just under a metre deep. So 95 centimetres from top to bottom. The good ponds, they are raised up a little bit, because of course they've all got 4-inch bottom drains in them as well. So there's a bit of timber at the bottom. There's a bit of like a pallet to protect the bottom drain as it comes out the pond. And there is pipe there, so it's pretty easy to connect up to in terms of. So next up is this beautiful Shirottori from Omasako. Omasako, probably the best Shirottori coming out of Japan, and I would think everybody who's breeding Shirotoris is probably using an Omasako bloodline somewhere along the way. This fish actually comes from a place called Odakan, which is in Niigata. Now, Omasako is one of the southern koi farms. It's not somewhere that we managed to get to while we're in Japan. It's a long distance away. So Odakan is a wholesaler of fish in Japan. He'll bring them up from the south up to the north, up to Niigata, and then of course he offers them out as what they are, Omasako koi.
So this is a Dutch style one.
Oh yeah, Dutch style. Sorry.
So wakey. So what are you starting this one at?
So this one is going to start at 295. I'm going to put it in there. There we go. So are you going to put that up?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 295 Dutch style, folks. The way this works is I'll keep dropping it. If you like the look of that fish, then just put mine in the box, and that one will be yours. This one almost got a Ginrin shine to it, but it's not. That's just the quality of the skin on this fish. I don't know if you see it on the still image. It looks like there's Ginrin scales either side of the backbone there. It's not that. It's deep down in the skin. It's a metallic sheen to it, even though the fish isn't a metallic fish. A sign of really, really good skin quality. 26 centimeters. The sumi is quite nice. The sumi is the black. The contrast between the white and the black, really, really good. The head, although the head's a little bit, what's the word? A little bit yellowish, peachy. There's one or two things there that would make me instinctively think that we're looking at a male koi. But of course, as the skin thickens on a koi, it becomes whiter. It thickens and becomes whiter. So over time, that will hopefully become white, and you have a beautiful black and white fish. I think the sumi placement's pretty unusual on this fish. You've got a big saddle of white right across the middle of the fish. It's a nice.
I've got one similar myself, very similar.
So let's go. There we go. Let's put a big drop in it. So we're going down to 245 on this Shirotori. Tracy's pretty good at picking Shirotoris. If I was confronted with a pond full of Shirotoris, I would always ask you to pick them, wouldn't I? You've got a bit of foresight in terms of development and things like that. They're just
you can never guarantee what this one's going to do, but if as it grows, you can see like the bits of Shiroji, and I'm looking at the certificate, but you can see like the bits of Shiroji, they might like spread out a bit.
It's almost like a reverse pattern, isn't it? It's in terms of you'd expect the black to be white and the white to be black. It's almost reversed in terms of that. Cracking fish, really, really good fish. And if I was buying Shirotori, I've got to admit, if I could choose the breeder to get them from, they would be Omasako, even if it is through Omasako.
Is that the black often goes into the head, so if that develops over time, I love that when you see the black in the head.
Yeah, and I think you can see it. I think that's going to happen. It's going to almost be half a mask, isn't it? Down that right hand side of the fish as you're looking at it head on. It's actually thicker on the video than what it is in the picture. The one thing to remember with Utsuris is as soon as we drop them into a bowl, the black will start fading out of them. It's just a quirky thing that Utsuris do. So that sometimes they may go a little bit grey. We've done auctions before where they've actually changed in front of people's eyes. That sumi is ink black. Only get better outside. Yeah, it's a luxurious sumi, isn't it? Sumi is actually we say it's black. It's actually ink, and I think there's some relationship to the Kraken squid there, which I always remember that because of Kraken rum. But I think it's the ink from the Kraken squid where the term arrives from. I may be wrong in that. It's just something that I'm digging up from deep inside.
So is anybody liking the look of this sumi and the Shiroji on this fish?
There we go. I've dropped it to 195.
Wow. Wow. There we go. I'll put that up there.
Yeah, it will come with its elite koi certificate.
Anybody a fan of the Shiro Utsuri?
Is that one you would pick for our pond?
Oh, definitely. Like I say, I have got one literally very similar. Very similar. But like I say, if that splits up a bit, that will be absolutely stunning.
So there we go. We're down at 175, folks. 175.
Watch out, because that could be pulled any time.
Yeah. Omasako, it is a 3-year-old fish now, 26 centimetres. So reasonable size, ideal for the average pond. You know, that black and white would really stand out in amongst the shoulder fish. Richie saying he loves Utsuri.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. So Paul Mullen, afternoon, Paul. Thank you for joining us. So 175 on the Shiro. Oh, should I do one more drop? One more. If you're fancying this one, get mine. Oh, I've pressed the wrong button now. What's going on? If you fancy this one, there we go. There it is. Get mine tapped into box. I'm going to drop it once more.
Sumi from the ink stick they used for painting.
Yeah, so it is ink. Yeah, thanks for that, Neil. There we go, 145.
Ooh.
This is the last chance for Omasako Shiro Utsuri. I think I might be getting a good hiding if this one sells. But I'm not going to let it go too long.
It is, Keith.
Keith saying a bag, and that is it's an absolute steal.
Absolute bargain. Bargain of the day. Who's gonna snap it up?
I'm going to let it play round.
Valentine gift.
One spot, yeah, black and white Valentine's Day gift. Show an absolute bargain. It's a good job. Craig's putting them that cladding on, showing.
Oh,
Trevor's gone mine. Well done. Oh, Lorraine was first.
Oh, sorry, Trevor. Lorraine did.
Yeah, Lorraine.
I mean, you did say mine, but
did say mine. Trevor, if you really want one, I've got a few more. Let me know, and I'll send you some videos of one. I'll do it at the same price as that one for you. So Lorraine, 145. Absolute steal there, folks. The things you do when you need space. I could say the Dutch style auctions they do. A lot of you are coming in there with mine there.
Is everybody happy with the outcome of that?
Yeah, just let us know, Trevor. Or indeed, if you want to wait, we'll drop another one in next week for you guys as well, so that you can have mine ready and go for it.
Trevor's crying. We can soon sort you one out, Trevor, if you.
Yeah, we do have. Believe it or not, we've got a few. We've got a few to come. So come back again next week, Trevor. I'll let that stand for you because
it says well done, Lorraine. Anyway, yeah. So he's not got any hard feelings.
Right. Brilliant. So thank you very much, everybody. I've never seen so many mines come through before.
That was a bargain. That's why. Right. So let's go on to the next one.
Yeah. So this one is a £45 starting bid. It's an Achiba from Afuchi. Afuchi. We've got one of the new pond that we've just done, Pond 6, which is full of water, ready to go.
Oh, I like this one. I said to you in the week, didn't I? I like this
one.
Right. So let me click on this.
Yeah, we've got 50 fish. Me and Deck have pulled out 50 fish from the Afuchi pond, which we've identified as our favourites, probably the best way of putting it. And some of these Afuchi fish are now going to be moving into the new pond. They'll all be done on the website and listed up on the website next week. Afuchi fish are pretty much the same as Marahua, Nikarashi, Zoom, and Hoshika. They're just really robust fish. never ever seem to have any issues with them. They just eat and swim.
Yeah. I mean, just look at the pattern.
Yeah.
And the colour.
Yeah.
Of that fish. It's just absolutely.
Yeah, it's
gorgeous.
A beautiful chestnut brown colour.
Yeah, look at it. It's like stepped, isn't it, to some degree? So if you show that up to the camera, it's really, really nice.
Nice pattern, really pattern. And these fish, you know, at this time, this is 19 centimetres. Get it in the pond March. Hopefully, by the time you get up to autumn or the fall, I'll call it the fall, this fish will be 35, 40 centimetres. And when you see these swimming, Neil knows where I'm going.
Right.
When you see these swimming under the water on a black liner in a pond, it actually does look like a leaf just laid underneath the water. You may find that sometimes in the summer that chestnut brown just fades off a little bit. It goes a little bit duller, but towards the autumn, it always seems to come back into this beautiful chestnut
it's
colour.
Like Neil says, it's known as autumn leaf, isn't it?
Yeah, autumn leaf.
Yes. Yeah.
The nice fish, one of my favourites. With them, I always think you're getting two fish for the price of one, because you've got that. It's not really a Chagoi colour; it's that beautiful chestnut brown colour.
It's gorgeous.
And then the other colour, of course, is the grey of a Soragoi, and you can see the reticulation and the pattern running through the skin. So you see like the net-like pattern across the whole fish.
Craig's saying the gannets as well. Achievers love their food.
Yeah, they do. You know, quite friendly. Very similar characteristics to like single coloured koi and Chagoi and things like that, where they appear to be a little bit more confident and a little bit friendlier than some other fish. But if you get a friendly koi in your pond, it's going to instill that confidence in the rest of the shoal that it's swimming around with as well.
Yeah. Rich is saying the brown against the grey, and you're right. It just makes it absolutely pop, doesn't it? Yeah. So
19 centimetres. I'm going to let this one go to the end, folks.
Anybody interested at the bargain price of £45?
It's with Harry at the moment.
Yeah.
It's the dogs just letting themselves in, so I thought somebody trying to break the door down. It's the dogs. Right, so I'm going to say going once, twice, 3 times, and that one is yours, Harry. Well done.
You've got yourself a nice fish there, Harry.
Harry's he's in there watching it.
Yeah, he is. Right, so I'll look for the next one. Do my job.
Cool. You see, that's where it goes wrong. I'm sticking an extra tenner on that one. Must be Tipex.
Right, what we got?
So here's a blingy fish. Great Valentine's Day gift, this one. I'm so tempted every time I go to Maruhiro to buy one of these big Ginrin Kahakus. This one, it's almost an Inazuma pattern on it, just not quite. An Inazuma pattern on a Kahaku is where the pattern starts all the way from the head and runs all the way down to the tail in a one continuous
look at that
style. This one, it's the tail tube, the Odame is just white. It's just, normally you'd want to see that in a Kahaku, but not on an Inazuma. You wouldn't want to see it. Pound starting bid, folks. Look at this one.
Wow.
Body on it. It's 21 centimetres this side, Maruhiro. It's in pond 7. I quite fancy that this one's going to put a little bit on while it's in pond 7 until the end of March. It's just a pleasant koi. It's got
Andrew straight in there at 25, and I can't blame him on that one.
It's got character, hasn't it? It's got a real presence about it, this one. And I think it's that lightning stripe that comes down from the back of the head, just here, just going down to the dorsal.
Yeah.
And it's like a zigzag pattern. It's really, really nice.
So it's, I mean, it's absolutely stunning. It's 21 centimetres now, so
which is it's a reasonable size, you know, for a fish of its age. Like I say,
Derek came up first, Neil. It literally, looks like, it does. I'm looking on there. Derek came up first.
But now I've got Neil.
You've got Neil.
Neil's up first.
If you look on that one.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, so Neil's jumped back in anyway at 35.
Yeah.
Adrian's gone 40.
Adrian's gone 40. So let me know, folks, on this fish here, because I'm intrigued about this one. To my eye, this fish has got a presence to it.
Mm.
And what do you see in it? Is it that zigzag pattern that for me, my eyes just draw straight into that? It's like a lightning strike running down the body. There's definitely something about this fish which is making it stand out.
Do you think it's got a big body as well, this one?
I think it has got a big body, yeah. I think you're
video.
probably looking at a female. If I had to guess, I'd probably go 80% on the female. And that's purely because if you look at the belly there where the white skin is on that video, you can see it's just pouchy, a little bit pouchy. So Neil's gone
come back in at
47. Adrian's finished. Thank you, Adrian.
You just missed out there, Andrew.
Yeah. So don't forget I'm just going to flick up my other banner for, of course, the cladding now. So we do now have a cladding website. This is DIY products that you put on yourself. We can give you guidance on how to do this. We can show you at Elite Koi how we've done it. Really, really good. If it'd be quite easy to use this as a DIY product. Just go back onto my comments, and you can really refresh the look of your pond instantly. This Craig and me, I've got to admit, I do skive a little bit, but Craig did this yesterday within 2 hours.
Yeah,
and you can see that is the corner pieces there onto the stone cladding. That is exactly the same cladding as what's on the Evolution Aqua banner from the same person. So you could replicate that look on the Evolution Aqua banner on your pond. 2 hours to do that, folks. You know, that is one end of a pond. It's probably, I don't know how wide it is. It's probably 2 meters wide.
Yeah, I'm just looking at
something like that.
Yeah, that's absolutely stunning. That's totally transformed that pond. It's just not missing the comments. So Adrian's got a couple of these fish, which is the Kahaku. He said coming on nicely. Yeah, it looks great, Colin, doesn't it? It really does stand out.
The white and black eyes, yeah. It's every time I go up there, you know, it's the one fish that I'm always looking for in Maohira's ponds is these Gidrin Kahaku, because what we have noticed on, I've got to be honest with you, Kahaku can sometimes make me a little bit nervous, because if the colour fades out, then I know I'm going to be a little bit disappointed in that picture. Now, at this price, I don't think it's going to fade out. But what we have found with Maohira's koi is that the colour gets more intense as the fish develops. And it's not only in his Kahaku, it's in his shower, his Sankey, his Akamatsuba. The colour just seems to get richer as the fish develops. So the more I'm looking at these when they are small fish, and I'm looking at them now with an eye that they're going to get better in terms of colour development.
So Neil's give us the thumbs up. Thank you, Neil.
Yeah, so I think that's that one is going to Derek then.
Yeah, at £52 with Derek.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All done, folks. Sold to Derek. Thank you, Derek. It's a long time since we've done 52 fish. Remember
52 or even 20.
Yeah, I'm writing down the price. Again, as always, use this opportunity while we're live. If you've got any questions, if you'd like to know anything about the cladding, about koi filters, keeping fish, Japan, we're all ears. This is what we're here for. We're probably going to find that I'm spending more time with you on a Saturday moving forward as well.
Right, so we've got another bag in here.
Any bids on it?
No bids on it.
So remember, you can always pre-bid on the Koi Auction House as well if you like these fish. It's on a Facebook group called the Koi Auction House. Just answer the questions and we'll get you in there. And then you've got all week really to have a good look at these fish.
And if you can't make it to the auction, you can always leave a proxy bid.
Yeah, you can leave the proxy bid as well. So we do have one fish with the proxy bid on, which is coming pretty soon. So Shane, yeah, it's what's happening. Thank you, Shane. Yeah, we'll get back to that after the auction. I say there's 3 ponds available at the moment. So
yeah. So what we got here then? We've got a nice little 18-centimeter Shizue.
Yeah, these do really well. It's got a beautiful sky blue colour to it. The zipper that where a scale's running down the backbone's quite nice, and it's quite. Whenever you're looking at that, you're looking for symmetry as it passes the dorsal fin, and I think the symmetry is pretty good on this one. Pleasant fish, Marahiro. Will that red brighten or will it not brighten? You know, if we know it's happening on the Go Sanctuary fish, why would it not happen on a Shizui?
Do we have a link to the Facebook page? If you what is it? Put a request to join the Koi Auction House.
Yeah, if you just search Koi Auction House, you can't miss it. There's a picture on the group of the actual Japan Koi Auction House, and it'll just ask you. I think it just asks you.
There's 3 questions.
How long you've been keeping koi?
Your email address.
Your email address.
And that you will abide by.
Yeah,
the
you
rules,
abide by the rules, and then we'll get you straight in. Nearly 500 members on that group now. You know, I was having a look when I was setting the stream up earlier. But you can also use it as well. You know, if there's a fish that you'd like to see in the auction, you know, use the WhatsApp number, send it through to certainly to Deck and myself, and we can have a dig around and see what we can find. We've got loads and loads of beautiful Japanese koi just waiting to be sold, and we've not really had the opportunity, have we?
No.
Over the last few months to get these fish sold. So there's some absolute bargains and steals coming up for you. Of course, we've got to make space for the new fish coming in as well. So
this morning, Valentine's Day, you can grab a bargain. So people are taking advantage of these cheap deals.
Yeah,
I don't blame them.
So 21 with Richie. Again, a quirky fish, Shizui's. One of the in QT1 pond where we've got some Marahiro koi. One of these Shizui's is really, really stretched, bigger than its siblings, and this would have been a sibling to that one as well. It's probably about 30 centimeters, I think, which would be coming out pretty soon. These fish are great. Get them in the pond in early March. You know, just gently start building the feed back up as we get going into the season. Don't overfeed them, just nice small amounts, but very, very regular. So there's no toxins going into the water. And you watch these fish thrive. Once they've got a little bit more space and a few more pellets each, they're gonna grow. They're gonna be fantastic. Excuse me. So Neil, £23.
Any more for this lovely young 18-centimeter Shizui?
And it will come with its own certificate. So
yeah.
Of course, we've got the photo shows to look forward to as well. We'll be doing something in terms of the photo shows. Maybe it's not quite as intensely as what we have done previously. We've still got some details to do about that. I mean, again, it's a question for you guys. Is it something that you'd like to see return the photo shows in 2026? We love putting them on, don't we? But we love it as well when people come to visit us here at Elite Koi, so they can help us select the best fish and things like that. So Neil's got it at the moment at £23. John, just refresh your stream. You might be a little bit behind everybody else. Sometimes when you click off from the streams, I've noticed when I've been watching them when I've not been here.
And sometimes
and you can stall, can't you? You can kind of like you get lost behind.
And sometimes the difference in the time lag between Facebook and YouTube as well, isn't there?
Yeah. So Neil at 23. Richie, are you all done? Just see if John's going to come back in. Of course, I know John. Yeah, I just recognised the name there, John. So good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Richie's finished. I'm just going to wait and see if John's if John's finished or if he's caught up with the stream. Indeed, at the minute it's Neil at £23. I think I'm going to have to let this one go. John, if you are still watching, if I drop the hammer on it, not on the fish, then let me know if you've missed it because of a delay, and we'll make sure we get another one in. So, but for now, I'm going to say that one is sold to Neil. Well done, Neil.
All right then. Ooh.
Oh, so next up is a Black Magic. Now, you might have noticed on the video when Dick took it the other day, I always get these confused with Black Diamonds. Talking of Black Diamonds, we got some amazing fish at Takatatu on the last day in Japan, which we got a bit carried away, really. We got nearly 20 Black Diamonds, which they're beautiful fish. Of course, it was a Black Diamond that won one of the trophies last season. Incredible fish.
There we go then. Let's
yeah.
please put a photo show. Yes, please. Yeah. Always enjoy coming through and meeting up with others.
Yeah, I think it'd be a shame to stop them after what we've.
So what we're starting this up.
It's a Dutch one, isn't it? So right, Dutch one. I'm going to start this. Get mine ready if you want a Black Diamond. To the best of my knowledge, there's only Elite Koi have ever had these in the UK. I might be speaking out of turn. What it is, it's a Matsukara Baki crossed with a shower. And it looks pretty dark there at the minute because it's winter. But as you get into the summer, that sumi kind of like reveals a beautiful shower pattern underneath these fish. It's not a guarantee. I think it's a fish that it shows you a lot of how it's feeling. Through the colour that it shows you. So it's Dutch style. I'm going to start it at 295. We've only got one more remaining after this one, and the one that we've got remaining is has got a split fin. So this one is good. You can see the fins are all intact. It's some people may call these Hajiro Koi, but it is a Matsukara Baki crossed with shower. The breeder is Izumaya. And I believe I've still got the, Chris was saying to me, still got the original certificates for these, which we'll have to get back from him. So 295 for a Black Magic.
So is that the original Izumaya certificate then? If we can get hold of them.
Yeah, but it's not something we can promise because I might not get them. But if I do get them, then they could be copied and sent out, or if people want one, then they could ask us. But let me get them first before you do that. The thing is with these, there's this one and there's one more in Pond 11. I don't think we'll get them again.
No,
I don't think we'll get not because we don't want them again, because we probably won't get the opportunity to have these fish again. It's very similar to Kurusagoi, which is named. It's named after the crow. It translates to crow, and still got my two, both still black. One got white lips, both around 50 cm.
Wow.
Yeah, nice one, Daz. Yeah. That's one thing that we did notice on them is that they did grow really, really well. They put on immense bodies and size as well. What you've got to remember when you look at these fish is that they've come from quite heavily stocked ponds, so they don't get that opportunity for a little bit of individual bit extra food. They've got to wait really hard to get the food. When you get these into your ponds, like Daz has said there, they will take advantage of the extra space and extra food, and they will grow.
That's got a nice tail on it, hasn't it?
Yeah. I've just looked at it. You can just see the pattern coming through on the back. It's very, very faint. What we did notice with them, we sold all 30 for a grow out. Daz can probably remember. And when we photographed the fish, you could see the pattern quite clearly. We took them all in a pond to grow them out for 3 months. And when we harvested the pond, what we noticed was that they've all gone dark. And was like, how are we going to sort out who's fishing who's? And what we found was that if we put them in the blue bowl and left them in there for like 20 minutes or so, that black would fade away and it would reveal the pattern. It's almost as though it was revealing the pattern in front of your eyes.
Sharon's just put, I'm distracting Craig. He loves these koi.
So, of course, Karusa koi is, the Japanese believe that the harbingers of good luck in every pond should have one. So it translates to crow. And when you look at the symbolism of a crow, that's quite something. If you search that, but you don't ever want to see a three-legged crow. That's a sign that there's a disaster coming. So every crow that I saw in Japan walking around the parks, I was counting its legs. So $245, folks, for a black diamond.
Anybody liking this koi? Put mine in the comments.
Now there's a drop for you, $195. $195. I'm going to be honest, folks, that isn't going to drop any more than $195. So if you want this fish, then $195 is the price. It will come with its own certificate. It's up in Pond 7 at the moment. It can stay here till the end of March.
It is, Sharon. Sharon's saying it's another bargain. Absolutely. But for today only. I
love the shape of that fish. It just looks so perfect. The pectoral fins and everything. It's absolutely perfect, the shape of it. And there's no distraction from pattern, is there?
No.
When you're looking at it, all you can see is that body shape and that beautiful, looks almost like a submarine.
Wow, that is an absolute bargain. So we said that other one was, but obviously this is equal.
Yeah.
To that one.
Yeah. It's
in terms of today's bargain. Yeah. I know that's right, Sharon. The video doesn't do it justice, but we always say that.
So I'm going to let it play around just one more time, and let me see if I can just tease somebody with this one. So one last time.
Wow.
175. That's half price, that, folks, on the fish. It's now it's a 3-year-old. It's 32 centimeter, but this certificate is from back in May, so it probably will measure a little bit bigger than that now. The video's up to date. The video was done just this week, so what you see there is the actual fish. So 175. I'm going to let it play to the end, and then I'll be pulling it.
That is crazy. Anybody interested?
Just waiting to see. We're nearly there. Of course, you've got the time delay, so you'll just be a couple of seconds behind me. But if you want mine in the box, you're going to have to be quick, because once this hammer goes down, it's too late. Going once, twice, and that one is unsold.
Right, let's put my next one on. I can't believe that one didn't go.
So yeah, next one is Deutsch Karashigoi. I think this could be a Deutsch Kigoi. It's pretty much the same anyway. Ki is yellow, goi means carp, so yellow carp. A Karashigoi and a Kigoi, it's just a slight difference in the shades in terms of Karashigoi is a mustard coloured, Kigoi is more of a yellow tone to it.
Have we got any comments? No.
So I'm going to start this one off at £1. It was down as a £45 starting fish. Let's start it at £1. Quite a good size fish. He's got a nice long body on it on this one. It's 20 centimeters. Anybody who's been into the shop lately would have probably seen this fish in Pond 1. And I hope that where the head is, that the yellow is going to develop stronger on the head there. It's got like a yellow nose and then a lovely yellow body with just a little bit paler on the head. Hopefully when it gets into a bit of UV or a bit of sunlight, then that's gonna pop. It's gonna go really yellow.
So Richie's jumped in at £5 there, can't blame you. whole lot of fish for £5. Yeah.
It's a Deutsch fish, which means that it's got irregular scales. Sometimes we say it's scaleless, which isn't ultimately true because they do have scales, but they're irregular. Generally tend to be large scales running down the dorsal line, or there's two on this one either side of the dorsal fin.
So
Adrian's gone 20. Yeah. I think this is one of them fish, you know. If it goes the way that you want it to go, you're going to have something really, really special.
Nice Deutsch and bright, because the Deutsch always looks really colourful, doesn't it?
You know, that colour's good on it, and you can see that. But you look at the backbone on the still image; it's glowing. It's stronger over the bone than what it is under the skin. So as the skin thickens, I'm assuming that it's going to become more yellow. It's going to become a richer.
It looks quite yellow, even in that image.
Yeah.
On the cert, like you say, the video doesn't do it justice, does it? But
no.
Yeah.
No.
If you show the cert image.
And of course, the front part, the pectoral fins there is pretty good as well. So it's more yellow. That sounds so weird. So £20 with Adrian. We're getting through these. I'm not going to let it go too long. 21 with Richie. Deutsch yellowfish are pretty scarce as well. You see Deutsch Kurashigoi. Occasionally, they're quite popular fish, quite well in demand. So Ashley's gone £30.
Just missed out there, Neil.
So there we go. Look at that.
So
E-Tile and Cladding Company. This koi will be one that evolves into something beautiful.
So Adrian's just missed out there as well. So that's still with Ashley.
Nice fish.
Yeah,
We went to Yamazaki, Yamasan, Manabu's koi farm, and he had some beautiful yellowfish in the ponds there. There was a couple of these.
Missed out there, Neil, again.
Yeah, a couple of these Deutsch Kurashigoi in there and at Takatatsu, but the reason I didn't pick them was because they had blotches of red on the skin, and it just kind of like spoiled it a little bit. This one is it's just yellow all the way through.
So then, guys, where are we at?
35 with Adrian.
Ashley's just jumped in there at 40. So we've got Richie, Neil, Adrian still on there. Any more bits from you guys? Dan, are there any plans for an event similar to the Maruhiro 300 from last year?
Yeah, we could certainly look them. We've got lots of. Next time you're home, Dan, if you come down, I'll show you the Maruhiro koi that we've got, and I think, it'd be good to see somebody else's eye on them. I'm all for it. If you want a Maruhiro 300 event, then we've got the fish, we've got the ponds. We can do it. You can either take them with you, or we could maybe turn them into a bit of a grow out for 3 months for you guys as well. So, if that's what you want, that's what.
Going back, so Neil's put thumbs up. Adrian said out. Ashley's put a thumbs up. So it's with Richie at 42.
So Richie at £42. I'm going to say going once. Was Neil's finished yet? Twice. Oh, Harry's just jumped in at 45.
45.
Nicely done there, Harry. I was just about to drop the hammer. Yeah, the Maruhiro 300 event. That was I remember we did it outside, didn't we? We had the bat out. It's beautiful.
Just missed that, Paul. Just missed it. 45. So 47 with Paul.
That fish, even in the shade, is glowing yellow, isn't it? As it comes out into the light, you can really get a sense of what it's potentially going to be.
Back with Richie at 46. It is. It's a beautiful fish.
Yeah.
Harry's back in there at 49. And let me click on it, make sure I've got it. There we go.
So in terms, while this one's still going on, if you want to see any of the Japan fish, if you head over to our website on the Japan Live page, I think Deck's got nearly all of them listed up on there, except for some of the bigger pieces, which we're going to try something a little bit different in terms of offering them out to people. But when they come, of course, everybody's welcome to come and have a look at these fish, even if they're not for sale. We got 2 really unique fish from Hosikai, which were Kage, Azagi, Otori. Never seen anything like these before. And when I was looking through his Tosai ponds, I was looking to see if this was something that he was going to mass produce, and I didn't see any in the Tosai ponds. He says to me that these are 2 one-offs as well. Can't wait for people to see them.
So this coin now is with Harry at 49, which is give us a thumbs up. So, Paul's gone in at 50 there.
So 50 between, with Paul.
Yeah, so it's between Paul and Harry. But yeah, absolute stunner.
Harry's gone 53. I'm half listening to see if I can hear them.
The conversation, yeah.
So 53 with Harry. Of course, if anybody wants to come down when we're doing the auction, you're more than welcome to come and enjoy the shop, come and have a look at the fish live. We won't be cruel and put you on camera if you don't want to be. Only if your name's Tracy. Yeah, so 53 with Harry. See what Paul's going to do.
Paul's going 55.
55. Just looking at the dogs, Chance and Molly playing away. Yeah, so come down and distract Craig. I can do that, Sharon. I'll get him some more packs of cladding to finish off them ponds. So in terms of the ponds, we've got 3 of the 5 new ones up and running now. Harry's gone 57. 2 more to go. We hopefully next week or 2, them 2 will be finished as well. And then we can get onto them doors and getting the doors put in place. It's going to transform the shop, certainly with that cladding across them blocks. It looks really, really good. A nice bit of lighting. This cladding looks particularly good, you know, if you've got an LED light either at the bottom, the top, shining down and along the cladding, or from the sides, and it casts shadows.
Yeah,
it looks really, really good. Yeah.
So Paul's out. He's out now. So that's with Harry.
Okay, so I'm going to say sold to Harry. Well done, Harry.
Right. I shall look for the next one.
So the next one has got a proxy bid on it.
Yeah. Let me find it first. We've got.
Is it sold by the meter? Yes, Adrian. It's if you go onto the website, there's different.
That's not got the right thing on it. It's coming up with that one.
681. Okay, so let me just. We just add Adrian's what we're looking for. Sure. Yeah, so different boxes and different sizes of cladding have different square meters in them, Adrian. It starts from like 0.33, goes all the way up to 0.51, I think, depending on which cladding you're looking at. It is a proper DIY project thing, and them corners are so simple that you don't have to cut anything. They just pull themselves together really neatly. I'll get one out in a minute to show you. There we go. That's that. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
There we go. So next up is a shower from Marahiro. This eye fish, 18 centimeters. This is actually a little bit of a tancho shower here.
Thanks, Colin.
Yeah. Tancho show. It's got a beautiful little circle right between the eyes and on the nose there. Now,
it's got
what's going to happen in terms of if that colours, it's only a small little circle of Benny. I think it will stay, but half of it's going to be overrun by the Sumi, which is still developing in a Y shape from either side of the gill plates and down over the nose.
So it's got that one.
Oh yeah,
it's got a £5 proxy on it.
So there's a £5 starting bid on that, and there's a proxy bid on this one. So I'm going to bid on behalf of the proxy, and I'm going to say,
going to put the £5 on.
Yeah, I'm going to put this one up at £10 at the moment. So remember, folks, I will be bidding on behalf of the proxy.
The proxy.
At the minute, it's £10 with the proxy bidder. At the end of the auction, and when you finish, I will tell you what the proxy bid was. If anybody's wondering what the proxy bid is, of course, if you think that you can't make the auction or you're not going to be here, you can contact us and leave us your highest bid.
So Rich has gone 15.
Yeah, and we'll bid on your behalf. So up to £20 now with the proxy bid. 18 centimetre Marahiro koi. Do like this one. It's got potential in terms of if you get a bit of size on it. Even if this only reaches 40 centimetres, it's going to be a real imposing fish if that circle remains. And I think it's going to, because it's quite bright. If you remember what we said about Marahiro koi, the colour seems to develop.
It's good with this
much more. So
Mick's gone 25, Colin's gone 30.
Yeah, I'm going to go 40 with the proxy then. So this is the way the proxy bid works. I just bid up in line with what the auction's doing. It's different. I think when that black really thickens, you see it coming from that first patch at the back of the head, and then from over the gill plate and down the front of the nose. That's going to go.
Rich has gone 42.
I'll go 50 on the proxy. Nice, different.
And it does. What we got here? What we got? You just missed out there, Mick. Yeah, you just missed out there. So it's at currently at 50.
Yeah, so this fish started at £1 starting bid. So remember to head over to that koi auction house, and you'll see the fish on there sometime during the week. There might be a bit later if I want to do them myself this week. But I will get them on there before Saturday, ready for next Saturday's auction.
Don't always start at £1, by the way, folks. This is just a little treat that we offer out sometimes. Yeah. So proxy bids at £60.
Yep, £60 with the proxy. A little Tancho shower. It's not down as Tancho show on the certificate, so I'm assuming that there must be a little bit of red somewhere else that Dex spotted if he's put it down as a shower. In any case, when you look at that fish, I see a Tancho shower.
Do you know what, Adrian? It's doing all right because I've got it planted outside.
I was looking at that picture earlier, Adrian. There's one of Tracy and Deck popped up. Deck was holding the tree. You had that sweatshirt on I Love Christmas or something, wasn't it?
Christmas crew.
Christmas crew.
Yeah. So yeah, I planted it outside and it's still doing okay.
Richie's gone 62. I'll go 65 with the proxy bid. So 65 with the proxy bid. Got a great robust body shape on this fish. I know when me and Deck looked in the pond, it was kind of like,
well, the swimming looks quite nice on that video.
Yeah, and that will thicken as well.
I think it already is quite.
Yeah, there's a little bit more colour to come in the peck on the right hand side as you're looking at it, which will balance the look of the fish as well.
Jumped in at 66.
I'll go 70 with the proxy bid.
Adrian's book. Good, it's gone into a grow on. Hopefully.
67 with Richie. It's at 70 with the proxy bidder.
Let me just put that there. Let me just pop that on. Yeah, 70 with the proxy bid at the moment.
Yeah, the That seems like a lifetime ago now, Christmas, doesn't it?
Mm,
It really does. Whoever bought fish in the Christmas Eve auction, they're doing really well. They're up in pond 2 at the minute. Some of them are gone. Still have a pond of fish in there ready for the end of March. They're looking good, aren't they? They're looking good.
Yeah. So
I think everybody's done.
Oh, hang on. Oh no, John. You must be lagging a bit there, John. Because need to refresh your page.
Yeah, so if you're on YouTube, if you just drag the screen down, if you're on a mobile and let it bounce back up, it should refresh the stream. If you're on a laptop or anything, there's a little circle with an arrow in the top right hand corner. Press that and it'll just refresh the stream and make sure you're up to date.
It's currently at 70, John, I believe. Am I right? Yeah. It's currently at 70, John. So we'll just give you a minute to
just give John a few seconds there.
Mick's out, Rich is out, so we'll just wait a minute for John, and if not, we shall end this one.
Yeah, little fish like this are pretty hard to replace. So if it's a Nazagi or something, we've always got plenty that we can drop in if somebody's a little bit late.
Yeah,
but these
this is a little bit different, isn't it? Yeah.
So it's at £70 with a proxy bid. I'm going to let that play to the end. Just wait and see if John's done. £70 with the proxy bidder. You're going to get a surprise when I tell you how much the proxy bidder was willing to pay for this fish. It's at £70 at the minute with them. I'm going to say going once, twice, 3 times, and that one is sold to the proxy bidder.
And the proxy bid was £127.
Yeah. So £127 was willing to pay for that fish. It just proves how we use the proxy bids. You know, we don't go in and max your bid out straight away. We're nice and fair with them.
There we go.
Best cure for a touch of mouth ulcer, thick lip. Probably try. I would try a salt bath first, Adrian. And if you've got any propolis or anything like that, if the skin's open, then put a bit of propolis on. If it's just a little bit sore and a little bit inflamed, just try a salt bath and see how it goes. If it does open up, then definitely you want to be sedating the fish and getting some propolis on or some kind of topical treatment just to stop any infection spreading. If you get stuck, give us a call and I'll talk you through it. It would be great to see how that grows. Yeah, I think we might be kept up to date on that one. Colin. So
there we go. So here's another bargain.
Another Ginrin Chagoi, 20 centimetre Mara
20
Hero.
centimetre Chagoi. Wow. £1 starting bid.
Yeah, £1.
There we go.
So
who's going to jump in and grab a bargain? Mara Hero, Ginrin Chagoi.
Do you know what? I'm not going to sell this one. If somebody wants this one, the first person to put mine can have it, and I'll tell you why. Because if you look, the head's bent. It's got a bent head. It's kind of like leaning over to the left. So should we let Richie have that one if he wants it? If you don't want it, Richie, then don't worry about it. I'm going to withdraw this one. These are the things that you've got to spot when the fish gets dropped in the bowl straight away. The first thing you do is check the body shape. Can everybody see that?
I can see it now.
Yeah, as it swims across there, it's looking down.
Richie says he'll have it.
Yeah, it's looking down to the bottom of the bowl, and it's obviously it's a healthy koi. It's just a little bit deformed in the head. I don't know if that sounds right or whatever. But yeah, Richie, that one is yours. Like I say, we would never knowingly sell a fish with a defect. But you know, if this is one of the tough bits that we have in Japan, because you've got to be fast.
Is that a free one? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. FOC.
FOC.
Even cheaper than £1.
There's a bit of pressure on you to make the selection quick. So when the fish go in the bowl, I always put, if say I'm picking 10 fish, I'll always put 15 in, and then I discount 5. It buys me a bit of time. The first thing I do is check the pectoral fins, check the gills, and then just check the shape of the fish. And if there's any deformity in there, the fish goes back. We don't buy it.
So Rich is in Grimsby tomorrow, so we'll catch up with him.
Yeah, that's great.
Tomorrow.
Right, so this one, Kagani Achiba, again, it's pretty.
Wowzers.
Kagani Achiba, this is from Wada, this fish. I was going to say Maruhiro, because Maruhiro does a pretty good Kagani Achiba. Kagani translates to gold, and I believe this one is a Dutch style auction.
Yeah.
It's 24 centimeters.
Happy Valentine's, Richie and Chell. So what you put in, starting at, wow.
So 195. Now, one of these did win one of the photo shows last year, and it was a cracking fish. I'd had my eye on it for quite some time, and eventually it sold it. It did really well. Kagani Achiba, it's a good an Achiba, but Kagani translates to gold, so you're looking at a gold Achiba. A little bit like a Hawawaki in style. It's metallic. It's a metallic coin. I can tell that by looking at the pectoral fins. So Wilder, he's pretty good at cuins and yellowfish and Achivas. 24 centimetre. There we go. Oh yeah, but drop the price, haven't I?
Well, if you're giving bargains away today, then yeah.
I'm gonna get myself all confused. There we go. Now there's a nice drop. Now remember, this can stay until the end of March. It's going to go into one of the new ponds, so you can think of that as a little bit of a grow out as well. So dropped it 50 quid to 145.
Wow, 50 quid off.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Nice fish. There's a lot to do, this fish.
Mm.
The pattern, it's nice. It's nice. I'm looking at the white within the pattern. As the fish grows, that white will expand, so it's going to be like a reverse pattern on the koi. So 145 we're looking at.
I would say that's a male.
No, I'd say if I was
What do I know?
if I was forced to guess, I'd say female.
All right, okay.
What do you think, folks? Male or female? Is Tracy right or am I right? It's really hard to tell with fish like this. So 125. Remember, the first first person to put mine in the comments box, that is your fish. Kagani Chiba, EK 6797 from Wada.
It's beautiful.
It is.
Them pet fins. The Shiroji and them pet fins looks absolutely stunning.
Imagine that up against the dark background of the pond, it would be glowing, absolutely glowing.
With the shimmy.
With that shimmy.
Sharon doesn't mean shimmy as in a shimmy.
What's the red mark on the shoulder? That's just pigment, Adrian. It's not a sore infection. I think it's just a stray benny pigment that's in there.
Just a little benny scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite a pleasant fish. I particularly like if you when the still image comes on, if you look at the head, there's a really nice pattern on the head with a mask over both eyes of gold. The mask of Zorro. Tracy's always right.
Well done, Lorraine.
Been a bit concerned about this gathering. So 125. Oh, I better drop it again. Right. There we go. Now there's this is £100 off from when I started it in the Dutch style auction. £95 for that 24cm fish with a certificate from Wider. Female, lovely pecs. You know, I'd lean towards female. For me, it's in that belly, the shape of it.
Well, I believe you.
But she's, you know, females, they do grow a little bit bigger
Trevor's
than the males.
put mine.
There you go, Trevor. Thank you very much,
well
Trevor.
Done, Trevor.
Trevor did well with some of his fish at his club photo show from Elite Koi. He got first, which is, I was delighted to hear that, Trevor. What price did I have on it? 95. Yeah, I was delighted to hear that. It just goes to show the quality of the fish that we put out in these auctions. They are capable of winning photo shows. Stunning.
6, 8, 1. What have I got next?
So next up is a Beniginga. Yeah, Beniginga. Again, it's pretty bright, this one, and the head pattern for me does everything. It looks a bit untidy, a bit scruffy, but it's
45.
There is a pattern there. It's a random, it's a chaotic pattern, but it draws your eye in for sure. 20cm. This is one of the Fuji koi. We're starting at £45 on this one, please, folks. Let's see if it's just beat me to the punch. So, like I say, thank you everybody for joining us. We've solid numbers all the way through the stream. Don't forget we've launched this. I'm just going to flash it up now while that one's there. This is the eTile website now. So how to buy from eTile, browse our products on the website. The website is www.e-tile.co.uk. Email your inquiries or requirements. You can also come along to the shop if you want to see it in place, or if you want any advice on how to apply it, how to get it on. It's really good. As I say, I'm going to update our pond. I'm going to have a brand new pond using these products. I'll just remove that again. Put the comments back on. There's the email address. I've just removed the info at etile.co.uk. I will put this into the WhatsApp groups and everything as well, so that you can see the email address and go over and have a look. There is still some bits and bobs that need listing. So if there's something on there that you can't find, then please let us know. And we'll be able to get it. It'll be there. It's just we haven't quite got it listed yet.
So what we got going on with the Beniginga?
So the Beniginga, we're looking at £45 to get this one going. Again, it's got a very long body. It's very robust body shape, this, for a Beniginga.
Nice. Nice pets.
Yeah, really stand out there. So Beniginga is effectively a scaled Benikiko, and it's the difference between this and a Kajaku is there's a greyness under the there's a shadow underneath that grey skin, which is almost like a gunmetal grey colour. Nice fish. So £45 on the Beniginga.
You can hear Molly back in the background.
Not got many to go.
Sort her out.
45 on the Beniginga. I'll have to wait now till Trace comes back. It's got a really long body, this one, a nice broad head. The head pattern's interesting, to say the least. It's a beautiful white skin with that orange around it, and there's even a dot sumi sat right in the middle of the head. With these fish, it's all about the metallic pet fins and the metallic luster, the shine on the fish. Looks really good. The luster's always telling you one or two things. It's there we go. Richie's got it 46. The luster, when you see the luster on a koi, it's telling you it's a healthy koi. It's also a good quality in the skin as well. So metallic koi should always have a shine and a luster to them. So 46 with Richie. I'm not going to let it go too far. Has anybody else been? Paul's gone 47.
Oh, enjoy your Valentine's lunch, Colin.
Yeah, thank you, Colin. I can't wait to meet you, Colin. when you come through. Enjoy your lunch, like Tracy says. I've got something special for you for tea tonight.
Yeah.
To take away menu. But thanks for joining us. I have really. I've got some nice steak from Brian the butcher for Tracy's tea. So yes, thank you for joining us. So this one, Paul's got it at 47. Richie, let me know if you're going again or if you're done. Not many more to go now.
Colin's just put a love out.
So we've got there's only 4 to go after this one, folks.
Rich has jumped back in at 48. Yeah, 4 more to go after this one, folks. Is it 4? Yeah. Yeah. And some bargains to be had.
48 with Richie.
So
I particularly like the these, you know, like the jackets.
Paul's laughing. Takeaway menu. Sounds about right, though, Paul.
I was up. I've introduced Tracy to Omi Soba, which is an omelette with noodles and a bit of teriyaki sauce in for your breakfast. You've had it twice, haven't you?
Yeah, it's a Japanese breakfast. Yeah.
Really, really good. And of course, my other favourite is the ramen noodles. If the secret to authentic ramen noodles is you get yourself on Amazon, you get a chicken powder. It's a yellow tub with Japanese writing on it, and it just it brings back memories of super noodles from the past when they used to taste really good. But so easy to make as well and pretty healthy. Good for you.
So where are we at? So Richie's got this at 48 then. Yeah. So are you still in, Paul, or are you thumbs up? Let us know.
Paul's gone
50.
I'm just going to flash that up again. Look at that.
Yeah, it does. It looks stunning, doesn't it?
I can't wait to go through there and see it myself with my own eyes. So there's been a lot of work gone into the cladding and the blocks. Since before Christmas, really, we've been looking at it and getting it all in place. These self-building pond blocks are pretty amazing, real easy to do. I'm pretty sure that we'll be able to supply a builder if you wanted somebody to come and do it for you as well.
Neil says he can't see the comments. You know the
ones.
Oh
yeah, sorry.
Sorry, Neil. He's got one job.
I took it off, didn't I, to put the website address on.
Right, where are we at? So it's at 50 with Paul. So Richie, are you still in with us?
I think we're going to have to call it £50 with Paul. I'm going to let it play to the end, Richie. I'm going to say going once, twice, 3 times. Sold to Paul. Thank you, Richie.
Thanks, Richie. So well done, Paul. Right. So I better find my next one.
So next one up is a Kid Matsuba.
Kid
Matsuba, so metallic Matsuba, more of an orange coin. It's got a beautiful Matsuba effect on this fish. I think the term is Matsubaman, but effectively what Matsuba effect is where the sumi sits within each individual scale. And of course, as the fish grows, that scale grows, and it just reveals this Matsuba pattern. Got a very broad head, very clean head, this fish. It's 17 centimetres Marahuo. Pretty good. £1 starting bid. I think it's a robust fish. It's quite,
as you can see. Got good body on
built
it.
Built like a tank. Nice. And the head, look how broad the head is. Yeah. So.
Wow, who's going to jump in there on that £1 bid?
this is pretty similar to the Akamatsu we've got coming, except for the colour. The Akamatsu was the same. It's got that beautiful Matsuba effect down the spec bone, and then it kind of like smooths off around the edges, around the belly. You can see it halfway down the lateral line.
So Richie was in first with the £5. You just missed out, Ashley. Yeah, worth every penny.
Can I just leave it with you just 2 seconds?
Yeah.
Excuse me, folks, back in the boat.
So, what are we liking about this one then? So Ashley's jumped back in there at £10. So I think it's got a lovely deep body. Absolutely love the colour. So it was 12, then it was 15, and then 20 with Ashley. What's everybody liking about this fish then? Come on, help me out. Got a lovely big head on it, hasn't it, guys? And girls. Yep, that's what I think as well, Lorraine. Lovely, lovely rich colour. So, where are we? Richie's jumped in there at 21. Yeah, definitely, Neil. Nice big shoulders on it. Beautiful pec fins. So Neil's jumped in there at 22. What's Keith put? It's either on steroids or being bodybuilding. So what we got there? Richie back in at 25. Yeah, it's a good robust toy, isn't it? Yeah.
Size of the head is
that's what I just said.
So broad.
Yeah, I just said that. Big head, and like Lorraine said, it's got really vibrant colour.
Yeah. Sometimes with these, you know, if you look really closely at that at the head, next time it comes around, I'll pause it for you. But it almost, I can see a skull in there. So just below the eyes, you've got the nostrils, which look like two eyes, and then you've got the nose of the skull. And it's pretty. Sometimes I look at these fish and I see a cat, like a Siamese cat, on the nose.
Richard's jumped in there at 28.
Could anybody else see that skull? Looking just from the eyes coming down. Or is it just me? Maybe I've been drinking seawater again. I don't know.
Neil's jumped in there at 30.
Yeah, there is a saying as well, you know, big mouth, big fish, because they get more pellets in the mouth, and it's got a big head.
I've got a few of them that eat me out of house and home.
You've been feeding the robins at the minute. You've got an army of robins that keep coming there. They're eating
every time I feed the fish.
They're eating more takazumi than the fish are eating at the minute.
Lorraine says, "Chrissy, you jet lagged."
I'll have to show it. I'll have to point it out to you, Lorraine. So Neil, at £30. Have we got any more on this one? Paul can see the skull.
He definitely sees the skull.
You think that's bad, Lorraine? We've had fish here before, and people were seeing poodles in their heads because it was more of a collective madness, wasn't it? That one. So Richie's gone 32, 35 with Neil.
35.
Ash is finished. Remember, if there's any fish that you'd like to see in the auctions, drop them in. Come and join the WhatsApp group. The WhatsApp group, it's more of a broadcast group now, but you can always communicate through us with WhatsApp. Or if you want us to share anything in the WhatsApp group on your behalf, send it to us in WhatsApp and we'll share it in. We had to do it to reduce a lot of the noise and a lot of the chaos within the WhatsApp group, so it's a much quieter place now. We did lose quite a lot of members because it was constant, wasn't it? The bing, 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 bing. not really aligned with keeping koi and being peaceful and that. So Neil's gone £37.
Yeah, it's absolutely stunning. How many did you get from Japan? Too many, the rain.
I think in total, I think we finished with, it was either between 12 and 14 boxes of fish. So, but we did, there's some of them are big fish as well. So I think the biggest fish, there's 2 travelling back in the same box, and then we've got others where there's only 3 in the boxes as well. So yeah, we picked some real special pieces out. I went back to a breeder called Ikarashi Azumi, who the first time we brought our own fish in from Japan, we got them from Ikarashi Azumi, didn't we?
Yeah.
And there's really good fish, very strong, very robust, a great mix of fish. And we went back to see him again this time, and I was delighted because we found them snow azagi. And of course, we've like rekindled the connection with Ikarashi Azumi, which is fantastic. He does some beautiful Achiba, azagi, all like slightly bigger than this eye fish, snow azagi.
Rains, there's a few then. Looking forward to seeing them.
Yeah.
I must admit, I am too.
They'll be here in the beginning of March. So Neil's gone £41. Of course, we're desperately trying to get the ponds finished off now in the back so that we can free up space for the new fish to come. And the good thing, the timing's perfect, really, isn't it? With the end of overwintering and the quarantine just going up to there, so we can get all the fish that have been purchased gone in one go. You can see the fish on the website if you go on the Japan Live page. They're listed up there. It's not like we normally do in terms of the photos. It's only images from videos that we managed to grab while we was in Japan, and that's not as easy as it sounds to ask the dealer, the breeder, if you can take a video of individual fish. They don't always like you doing it because, of course, time's money to them. But, yeah. So Neil's at 46. Oops.
Steady.
Yeah, there's just a few left to go now.
What we got? Three after this.
There's 3 after this one.
3 after this one, folks.
3 after this one. So one more starting at £1 after this one.
Rich is
finished.
So that's with Neil at 46.
And I'm going to say Salt to Neil at 46. Well done, Neil.
Right.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah.
Yeah, try.
Yeah. Just give me 2 seconds.
We'll just flash this one up and then
I'll get the next one started. Oh, that's nice. Is that a stepper?
So well done, Neil. Richie's saying it's going to be great to get all you guys together. You see each other every week on the auction. Hopefully, come along at Easter, we can get everybody introduced to each other. I might even make you some ramen noodles.
I think you've made a mistake with this one, Chris.
Why?
Look at it, and you're starting bid.
Yeah, no, this is quite a nice kahaku here. Marahiro, 18 centimetre, got a fantastic pattern on it. If that splits, I don't think it is going to split, but it's giving the illusion of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-step kahaku. It's got a beautiful white outline around the nose and the eyes, almost all the way down to the gills.
Right, I'm just going to disappear for 2 minutes and leave it in your capable hands.
So 18 centimetres on this kahaku, and the starting bid is just £1. Look how bright they are. Again, it's going back to what I was saying about the Marahiro koi earlier. They seem to get more and more intense in the colour. These are better fish than some that we've had from other koi breeders that you would expect more from. These fish, look at the colour. It's really, really good. So it's at £5 with Richie. You've just missed out there, Keith. Richie was in first at £5. Cracking fish. That pattern is really, really good. Look good through a window. Pectoral fins are nice and clean. Again, sometimes if you get a bit of colour in the pectoral fins, if you're not showing your fish, it doesn't really matter. But if you did want to show the fish, it would probably act as a demerit in terms of the being red in the pectoral fins. These are very, very clean. It's like net curtains, very, very fine. It's got a nice long body. Again, I think this one's probably got a good future in terms of when it gets into a pond with fewer fish in it, it's going to get a little bit more food. It's going to really catch up in terms of growth and development. So Ashley's gone £15. Oh, let me just. So Ashley's at £15 on this Kahaku. He's got the benefit here. He's there looking into pond 7 where the fish is. Same again, folks. We are trying to get open a lot more at the moment. If you are travelling from away, please just give us a call to make sure that that we are here. Deck's off at the moment, and we've still got other commitments. So we are trying to get the shop open as much as possible again. Now we're back from Japan, but please, if you're travelling from away, just drop me a message to make sure that that somebody's here. If it's an emergency and we're not here, then still message me. Let me know it's an emergency and I'm not far away. I can always come and get it sorted out here at the shop. So Keith's gone £20. Nice pattern there. It's a really nice pattern. I wonder if it could split. If it does split, you're looking at a really special Kahaku there. I think it is split on the first, behind the first block of red. I think that could open up. It's that second and third block that I think isn't going to open. It's hard to say. Depends which way you look at the fish from. So Richie says bargain. Yeah, it's got a nice body line. This one, it looks like an hour. In terms of when you're looking at it, it looks really sleek and yeah, it looks like it's just going to go through the water without any effort whatsoever. So £30 with Neil. This is the last one starting at £1 today. We've got 2 more fish to show you. One is an Azagi and the other one is one of the Japan fish that we bought from Japan. So that one's coming last. Obviously it's not here yet. It'll come at the beginning of March. But this is going to be a Dutch style auction as well. So it's a really nice guy. I've got a nice video of it to show you when we do it. Back to this one with Neil at £30. Let me know if you're all done, folks, and I'll wind it up. I'm just going to flick up the other banner again for the cladding. Remember, if you're having a pond built, come along and have a look at these blocks and these self-build blocks that we're getting in stock. So easy to build a pond, and we could build a big pond within one day, and that is from the concrete slabs there from start to finish, including the copings as well. One thing that I really did find difficult when I had my pond built over 10 years ago was finding a coping stone to match the pond. And I think a lot of people, when they're having ponds built, they find that this is the way. Let me just have a look, catch up with the bidding. Neil's Keith's done, thank you. It's with Neil at £35. Neil saying mine. Nice try, Neil. So £35 with Neil. Paul's bidding. Who else we got bidding? Ash was bidding. Paul's gone 37. This would be a really interesting fish to see back at the photo show. If we see it back again, just to see if that split does occur between the dans of red, between the pattern on the fish's back. Neil's gone 39. So remember, you can catch up with the blog on the website of our Japan trip. We've got loads and loads of images to do a lot more with throughout the season. If there's anything particular about Japan that you'd like to know, send us a message, and I can always do something around featured what we found or what we've done while we was there. If anybody's going, some good places to tip you off that you should visit and try. Really good. Paul's gone £42. Nice fish. It's got the nose. It's kind of like, it looks like an hour going through the water. This Neil's gone £43. It's given an impression of like speed and grace. The way it's just effortless and the way it's movement in this fish. So 43 with Neil. Have I put the wrong price down?
No.
Oh. So Paul's gone 45. Multitasking 20 fish and writing prices down. If when we do send out invoices for fish and things like that, folks, if ever if you've paid for shipping and we've put it on your invoice again, then please just let us know and we'll remove it from the invoice. It's just one of them quirky things. We don't do it intentionally, but sometimes we might send out asking for shipping again when you've already paid it. So Andrew's gone 47. Thank you, Andrew. He's waited, biding his time there to come in for this one. Neil's gone 50. The other thing this week, I managed to get some Mr. Koizumi products back in as well, so they should be. I'll do that this afternoon. They will be listed up on TikTok Shop and back on the website later on today. So Mr. Koizumi, the 5 litre tubs and the 1 litre tubs. If anybody wants one, again, message the WhatsApp group before I list them, and I can send you an invoice out. I'll put you to one side. Andrew's gone 55. Neil's finished. Thank you, Neil. So at 55 with Andrew. Let's see what Paul's wants to do. I like this fish. The more I look at it, the more I'm liking that pattern. It's really, really good. I love the way the white kind of like comes around the face and the nose. It's almost like a skate sitting around the koi. So Andrew's 55. Paul, are you all done? Are you coming back in? Paul's gone 56. This is the last one starting at £1 today. Would you like me to do some more at £1 starting bid again next week? If so, let me know, and I'll pop some in. We've got some amazing Kaze fish. I think sometimes we forget that people don't always want big fish as well. You know, these fish, they're just average size fish for a pond at this time of the year. Great colour, very healthy. They've been through the first winter now, so they'll be much hardier when you get them in the ponds at the end of March. Andrew's gone 57. $57 with Andrew. Paul's gone 60. $62 with Andrew. The bidding's heated up on this one now. Lovely fish, white lips. Look at them standing out as it's breathing. Paul's finished. Thank you, Paul. So I'm going to end this one now. It's with Andrew. This auction has gone down. Thanks, Neil. I'm going to end this one now. Salt, Andrew. Thank you very much, Andrew. Trace, the one, yeah, I'm off. I think she's done really well, actually. This is the first time that she's really joined me in a live stream. She's a bit camera shy, Tracy, believe it or not. So she's done really well to get on with this one. Right, let me just take this one down. Next up is Nazagi. Well, I see if I can remember how to do this side of the auction. And we go there. Okay. 6, 7, 5. There we go. Look at this. Oh, I don't know if there's any bids though. No, no bids. There we go. Look at that, effortless. So Azagi, Marahiro, toe size 21 centimeters. Anybody who likes Azagi, Marahiro is a must look at. We've had some fantastic, we've still got some fantastic Azagi from him. This is 21 centimeter. It's got a really, really nice pattern on the back of it. This one, you can see the way the scales are very symmetrical. They go down from the back of the head and they sweep around that dorsal fin. But every scale to me looks nigh on perfectly placed. A little bit paler as it goes down towards the lateral line, but then you've got that Benny building. We know that the red's building because you can see it in the pec fins. It's there. There's a little bit on the cheek as well. You've got to have faith with these fish. It's going to come. The red is going to come. And the beauty of this one is it's not too dark at the minute. As them scales grow, each individual scale is going to become almost hypnotic and a feature on the koi itself. So Richie's gone £45. Koi will come with its own certificate. There we go. We've seen some beautiful Azagis up at Marahiro, and there was one. Cheers, thank you. Cheers. There was one that Craig had seen that Marahiro had harvested, and it was over a metre long, the Azagi. We didn't get to see the fish because it was a different fish house to the big round pond, but we did have a look at it. Check it out on YouTube. It was an amazing fish, and to get an Azagi over a metre long is something pretty special. Again, is it related to this one? Who knows? It's impossible to say. But there we go. Richie Bass has got this one at £45. This is the last traditional auction of the day. The last fish is going to be the Satoshi Tanaka one. Don't forget about the cladding, folks. I will put the email address into the WhatsApp group. If anybody's struggling with the website, I think it is www.e-leet. I'm going to have to put it up, Anna. There you go, etile.co.uk. Sorry, it's there at the end of the banner there. Check it out. If you can't find what you're looking on there, give us a call or send us a message and then we'll get you sorted. Really, really excited about this, certainly to do with the pond blocks and the cladding. Like I say, my pond, I'm going to have a brand new pond this year. I'm going to get some cladding and change the look of it completely. There we go. You could change the pond with that every season. But the corners, I don't know if you see the corners of as it goes round into the window, they're seamless. There's absolutely no gaps there whatsoever. It just looks like one continuous piece of stone that's been put onto the wall. Amazing stuff. So back to the Azagi. It's with Richie at 45. I don't know if anybody wants any more on this one. I'm going to say going once. Going twice. Your last chance to get on this one. This is a beautiful Azagi. This go 3 times. And sold to Richie. Well done, Richie. You'll be thrilled with that one.
Valentine's Day bargain. So is this the last fish? Now, I'm not seeing an EP number there, Mr. Job.
No, there won't be, will there? If you go on to there, and then just search Satoshi. Love going to see Satoshi, and he keeps dogs. He's a big outdoor skier. He loves snowboarding. That he lives right near the ski slopes in Japan.
Is this what we'll look at? Wow.
He's got 3 dogs. So one of the purposes of my visit is always to take him a collie calendar, which is nice for him. But he does an amazing fish. He's famous for his kin shower. And when we looked in the Nisai ponds, we could have kept going with these showers. Look how clean this show is. So this one is
the final fish of today.
Yeah, the last fish of today.
And it's a Dutch style.
Dutch style. So I'm going to start it off at 295. Now, have we got the sizes on there? Can you just go back onto there, please, and just shrink it down again. Just press the X, and then see more.
Where's that?
There.
Oh,
so yeah. I think they was about 38 to 40.
36 centimetres.
36
so 36 centimetres at Nisai.
Yeah, at Nisai.
Wow.
Yeah, you can go back now.
Okay.
What really stands out about this fish is there's a couple of things that are really stand out. One is the colour of the shiroji. Shiroji is the white skin. And it's pure white. That is really, really good skin.
Let's just put the price in there.
Yeah. It's got a great head marking. The sumi on the head's very, very thick. The sumi and the pectoral fins, the motor guru is nice and neat on both sides. Very, very evenly balanced. And it's just got a great pattern. If that was a kahaku, you'd be really happy with that pattern. The added beauty of this one is that you've got sumi coming up and through in there as well, which is pretty nice. So 295. Remember, it's Dutch style, so I am going to start dropping it. It won't drop forever. So
that is absolutely gorgeous.
Now, when this fish comes, it will be going into the quarantine, and it will have the certificate image done and a proper video done for you to take with the fish should you buy it.
And this is one of the ones that's coming back from Japan.
Yeah. This was,
wow.
I think, this was the very first fish that was picked. And I've got to admit, I was a bit cruel on Craig because we got to Satoshi Tanaka's fish house, and I passed him the net and said, "You're picking this box of fish."
That is beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty fish. I don't know if Craig's watching. I don't know if you can remember picking this one out. Was you nervous, Craig, when you had to pick the fish?
Mick saying wow.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, definitely, Mick. It is a wow fish.
Yeah, so we're down at 275.
275 for a 36
centimetre
Nisai.
Perfect, isn't it?
Crazy.
Absolutely perfect.
Crazy.
I love look at the gill plate on this side. It's white. How many fish do you see with white gill plates? It is on the other side as well.
That is absolutely.
But they do say, you should always, if you're buying Sankey show, you always bear in mind that you need to like the kahaku pattern. So the red and white pattern, it's got to be good.
That's
and then of course
Jason.
the sumi comes,
nice.
the sumi comes up on top of it.
Very nice.
So how low will it go though? 36 centimeters. Remember, this fish has got to come over yet. It's going to spend a month with us through the quarantine. We do feed them. They are kept in warmer water, so it's going to have a month in a grow out condition. Really, yeah. Trevor likes this one as well.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? It is a stunner. It just speaks for itself, doesn't it?
For the first fish of the trip, we knew we was in for a special trip this time when we looked at this one. Now, bear in mind, a lot of the fish from the autumn harvest are gone. So these are the fish that are still remaining. I can't believe that nobody picked this one out. I was like, although I let Craig pick them, I was like, that one there, get that one there.
I mean, the shiroji, the white, is glowing. The Benny is stunning. And the sumi, the black, is thick.
So 255
Wow.
for 36 centimetre. This eye shower, it's still got to spend some time with us in a bit of warmth.
Paul. Yeah,
being fed.
That's absolutely fine, no problem.
Are you listening, Craig?
He's busy.
He's busy.
Busy.
I can hear him outside. So 255 for a Japanese koi from Satoshi Tanaka.
255. You just reduced it to 245.
Yeah, 245. Hand-picked by myself. Well, I'm going to say myself. Hand-picked by Craig. With me staring at him, thinking, "Pick that one." That counts. With a pond full of fish like that, you would be so happy, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would be.
Yeah, 245.
Yeah.
First one to put mine in the box will take it. We don't know how long it's going to drop.
You can't let it drop much more than that.
So 240.
Tick tock, tick tock. Whose Valentine gift could that be?
Yeah. Yeah.
Lorraine's
gone mine.
There you go, you've got yourself a Valentine gift,
yeah,
Lorraine.
Well done,
I
Lorraine.
don't blame you for that one. That is an absolute stunner.
You know, these fish, this eye fish, a little bit bigger. You've got a lot of fish there for that money. It's really good. I'm pleased it's going to you, Lorraine, because we get to see it again.
She's put the love hearts.
Thank you very much. Folks, thank you so much for joining us. That's like the first auction that I've really done since Christmas Eve.
And my very first one.
Yeah, Tracy's first one. Has she done well? I think she's done really, really well. Getting back to normal now. We've got the etile.co.uk. Check that out, cladding. If you want to come down and speak to us, we'll show you all the cladding, all of the pond building stuff, and even the tools and the mortars and things for joining them. For building these things.
So Trevor's just saying, "Darn it, you just beat me to it again, Lorraine."
Yeah.
If there's anything, Trevor, that you'd like to see, please get in touch and we'll have a look for you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Neil.
Thank you,
well
Neil,
done for me.
Yeah.
Cheers.
So
not mixing, not jealous. Well done, Lorraine.
But
I'll be in on Friday. Yeah. Thanks, Lorraine.
Great weight. So I'll have Friday off then, I think. That's it. I'll have a day off. But thank you so much for joining us. Remember about that cladding pond building things. We're so excited about this. The whole idea for anybody who's designing a pond or all these items that we're doing can go right through the garden in the back of the house. The trend in Europe at the minute is to have it themed so that there's even fence panels and everything that you can all be built the same as your pond. And with the cladding, you can even do the back of the house as well. There's interior cladding, which we've got to show you all as well.
Cheers, Trevor.
But thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back next week. If anybody needs anything, you know exactly where you can find us. If you are travelling from away, just give us a call just to make sure that we're here. And even if we're not planning to be here, the chances are we're going to make time to come and open up for you. But
we'll see you next week.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.